Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact and Jaybone. That's your cue.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at 10 different things at once. Smash this podcast.
You know, we didn't discuss, by the way. Okay, let me finish the intro. Welcome back to Total Nonstop Impact and Smash this podcast, the simulcast to do Final Resolution 2020. But damn it, Jaybone, we didn't discuss one big thing. We didn't discuss how to do the intro. It's a simulcast between the two different brands today, and we should have discussed on, hey, maybe we should play the one intro first, the second intro afterwards. But we didn't do that. It became a TNI thing.
I can quick play this.
Listen here, Bone. Don't you ever...
Welcome back, everyone, to Smash this podcast.
You screwed the whole thing up, Jay. I'm not even going to give you the pass today. You know, we had lunch today, and we had plenty of time to discuss how this is going to work today, but we didn't discuss any of it, and you infiltrate. You screw up the intro. I'm blaming the whole thing on you, Jay. The whole thing is on you tonight. But yeah, that's right. Nothing to say. Don't even act like everything is there. That's it. Got it. All right. This is Trent, along with Jaybone over here. Marq is joining us. Uncle Marq, what's happening today, man?
What's going on, everybody? Sorry if there's some background noise. That's my family. They're playing a big old Mario Kart session downstairs, so they're really into it.
It sounds bananas out down there. What's going on here? What are we
going? Pretty intense.
Jaybone, we got green. We got the green theme today. Where does the green coming from today? What are we doing here?
That's just because I switched it over from the other theme. You can go back and forth. I mean, it's Christmas. You can go back and forth between green and red if you want.
You know, leave it green. I don't mind doing it. It's a little festive. It's red background. It's a green up here. It's fine. We'll go festive. It's green. We'll change it up by the show. I like it. All right, everybody. What's going on Saturday night? And we're home watching wrestling. My God, what has happened to my?
We got a really on-topic question from referee Daniel Spencer.
Oh, what does he want to know?
It needs to be answered.
Oh,
I don't have access. Somebody's got to pull that up. It's a
there
good
we
question.
Go. Who bought lunch? Trent or Jaybone, go ahead and answer that. Go ahead and answer that one.
Trent bought lunch. Very kind of him to do so.
I did buy lunch. We went to Cracker Barrel, everybody, which is, as you know, a fantastic time. Marq,
I want to let everybody know that they've got the second best cheesy hash brown casserole around.
Yeah, well, go ahead, Marq. Go ahead.
Nope.
I was going to say, what I was going to say was, second best. His wife gave him a hard time about the first best. They had a whole fight in front of me in the middle of Cracker Barrel over this. She almost pile drove him through like one of those through the little like peg jump game. She almost took him out right there. But anyway, Marq, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even though I'm from the South, I must cop to not being a fan of Cracker Barrel.
Oh my God,
I know.
I mean, you did have time up north here, so I'm not gonna say you're fully from the South. So
I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked.
I'm a little shocked.
I've never met anyone who actually doesn't like Cracker Barrel, man. That's
man, I think it's because I grew up in the South with like real Southern food.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Good point. Good point. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna give you a hard time.
I mean, I won't begrudge you Cracker Barrel. The whole thing, but it's very cool. So
nice.
Are you saying that Cracker Barrel is not like real Southern food?
I mean, I wouldn't consider it to be an authentic experience personally, but you know,
I've got to cut his mic right now.
When you're near the cheese castle and looking for chicken fried steak, I don't know where else you go.
That's true. All right, Jay, we're going to be cutting his mic for 20 minutes at least. Back down then. But all right. Well, everybody, we're here to do Final Resolution 2020. It was an Impact Plus special. It just went off the air. A lot of fun tonight. I really love these Saturday night pay-per-views, man. It's I don't know if can you still call them pay-per-views? I mean, it's like you're paying for the month. I paid for the month. It's not a view, right? So, like, I guess technically because Fight TV still charges for a view, you can still fall into a pay-per-view bracket. But I don't know. I like calling them the monthly specials, man. I don't know. They're a monthly special. I don't know if it's a pay-per, but whatever it is, I love the super card that we're watching here this week. I dig it.
It's good. It keeps things hype between the pay-per-views, which is what you want to do. You want to keep the momentum going, and they are what they are. They've evolved over the years from regular pay-per-views to what did they call them in the mid 2000s? One night onlys or whatever.
One night only was the thing, but those were on pay-per-view as well. So we're just so used to saying the term pay-per-view.
I still call these pay-per-views for sake of for simplicity's sake to my family. Like, hey, I've got a wrestling pay-per-view tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. But honestly, they feel truly like specials to me. I get more hyped for these than I do for Impact or for the pay-per-views, because I guess since they've just come back and they're new, it feels like bonus content and for the real Impact crowd, right? Like, it's an Impact Plus special, and the quality level's up now. The sound doesn't suck. It's not shot on Josh's cell phone. It's special. It is it's cool,
I can't get over that one. For some because I performed at that one at All Glory last year. But then again, the fact I really wish that was on a high def camera. But anyway,
it's come a long way. You gotta say that it really has.
Well, I gotta say, guys, B-Dog came in. I never knew we can get with the machine gun segment or the machine gun comment of the night within the first 10 minutes. Trent's marriage. One night only. That's it. I mean, he's got it.
Done, baby.
I didn't think it was going to be this early. But Jesus Christ, you murdered me. Well, B-Dog, I think you're gonna take the machine gun segment of the night with that one. So we mentioned. I mean, Jay, all it took was you mentioning one night only, and B-Dog came on. So B-Dog, tonight you get the machine gun segment of the night. That was good. That was pretty good. I give him a little leverage. I let him go a little bit because he's so good to us. B-Dog. He's so good to us.
B-Dog is.
But no, good stuff. Good stuff today, guys. No, it was an exciting show. I'm excited to talk about it. But like you said, Mark, it does feel special. It's it's not pay-per-view. It's something else. It's kind of like it all brings us here on a Saturday night to hang out, especially during a pandemic, right? During a lockdown pandemic. It's a great thing to do, really. Honestly, I think it's something fun to do all together here. So, no, good stuff. Good stuff. Any other pre-show thought before we jump into it? We let me just set this up. We this kind of fed off of last week's Impact, including the AEW tie-in, which is I did not expect that to happen today. So you got the AEW tie-in here.
We did get some. We got some teasers.
That was a shock.
I think that is. I'm going to talk about this. That's a bigger deal than we think. The fact they ran with it here too, which again I want to say to these dirt sheets who all had something to say about this is a one-off deal. This is a one and done. Okay, one and done. It's on a fucking Impact Plus special. One and done. My ass.
I don't know why they were saying that in the first place, other than just being ignorant haters. It was clear from the beginning. You don't spend years setting up a one-time thing. It's just
It's because they didn't. It's because they were like I said before, they were grasping at straws. They didn't have shit.
So they didn't know what's happening. They had no clue going into it.
So they had to make up some shit. It's like, okay, well, let's just say this, and if we get more, we get more. Well, guess what? We're getting more, dumbass. Now you look stupid. So maybe just shut up.
Yeah. So it's proven today, guys. But no, it was very interesting to see that. Impact all built to this very properly. Impact on Access built to it properly. You still had hard to kill tie-ins. Again, kudos to the writing team for setting this up the way they have. I mean, you set up next week's Impact. Last week's Impact set up next week's Impact. The AEW Dynamite the next day, Final Resolution, and Hard to Kill simultaneously. I mean, it's insane, and that is to me is kudos to the entire creative team, because that is a lot of work to do, man. So definitely something. Joe, you got any? Oh, they're asking for news today on an Impact Plus special. Do you have news to report today?
I got one little thing.
Well, we're gonna play the jingle anyway. I mean, you got one.
Well, yeah,
you got to play the jingle, Jaybone. You can't just not play the jingle. Sorry, take that comment down, and we can play. Can we get rid of the jingle, guys? It's fake wrestling news. Thanks to Jaybone.
Longing for that fake wrestling news. Don't believe anything that you read on the internet.
It never gets old.
It doesn't.
Go ahead, Jay. Even for one news bit.
Alisha would be here. She's not here, but she's. I don't know if she's gonna end. I don't know if she's already in the chat or if she's gonna show up in the chat later. But I know she would not be a fan of that.
No, not a fan.
Not a fan. So yeah, this, and I really don't have hardly anything with the exception that they did officially announce for January 9th, 1 week exactly before Hard to Kill, we're getting the rebirth of Genesis.
Awesome. Another TNA pay-per-view name coming back, huh, Marq?
Yeah.
Kind of
cool.
Keeping it back old school.
Not hating it.
No, not hating it. And I love the hell out of this whole team that's running Impact, but how are they going to do these back to back a week apart with Christmas and holidays in there for setup time? Oh man, this is going to be a race. This is going to be crazy.
It's going to be a lot of hype. It's going to be really crazy because, that's the thing is I don't know who's all going to be involved in what shows that first week of the year.
Yeah.
Because just a few days prior is Wrestle Kingdom. So for those wondering if we're getting some kind of Impact Wrestling / New Japan tie-in at Wrestle Kingdom, I honestly think it's all too close together. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, nothing's impossible in the world of wrestling, but with the way the world is right now and you need time to quarantine and stuff, you can't just come back the next day, boom, go to another pay-per-view, and a week after that, do another pay-per-view. I don't think it's possible. But we are getting Genesis. We know that much. So
we'll see, guys.
I'm really curious to see what the tie-in's going to be like a week before Hard to Kill. I'm a little... I don't want to overthink this. I say that a billion times. 45 billion times.
45 billion.
Don't overthink wrestling, but I'm a little worried, but I trust them. I'm very curious to see.
It's a tight time frame.
I mean, they're just going to steamroll January. It's January is going to be like, dear God. February comes. All right, can we get up now?
Well, and we don't even have the next 2 weeks of Impact. It's just end of the year shows. So
after this one, right? After this next one here. So
so we got one, and then there's 2 wrap-up shows, and then we go 1 Impact before Genesis.
Right. So
this is crazy. That's
you have
crazy.
a lot to do in the next week.
We have 2 episodes of Impact left before Genesis.
Man. Kudos to the creative team for setting up. There's a lot. For the end of the year when you're usually wrapping down, these guys have a ton of stuff just either in the can or that's going to be put down somewhere.
It's got to be in the can.
It's crazy either way.
It's got to be.
Pretty intense stuff.
Yeah. At least we're in a time where they can jump in the studio and people can go there and film different things and just take a few minutes and boom, promo. Okay, that's in the can. Yeah.
Either way, I'm excited about it. They got me invested in this, guys. So we'll see where it all ends up. I want to ask one thing before we jump into the review. I did see some people still having trouble with Impact Plus. If you guys yes, you had some too much. I want to ask you in a second in the comments if you still had trouble with Impact Plus. I'm curious what kind of trouble you had because mine's fine. A lot of people I know is fine, and I know they did still put it on the website. If you're having trouble, you can still watch it on Impact's website today. So it was still out there for free if you wanted to watch it. But I'm curious, what was the trouble? So, Marq, you had trouble. What was going on with yours?
Yeah, I was getting a 502 on Roku. I have 3 Roku players, and it was working on none of them. It wasn't working on my. It wasn't working on my Fire Stick. I finally got it to work on my Apple TV, and that was the only device I could run it on. So we had to rearrange it. I took the living room TV, and my family had to go somewhere else.
Wow!
I don't normally watch the wrestling pay-per-views in the living room, But I did tonight.
I'm so curious where. Because that's the thing. It's not like it's a consistent issue. Like you're having it on app, or you got it to work on Apple, but having trouble with Roku. I had other people who had Fire Stick was fine. Roku was okay. I had
trouble on Fire Stick too.
So what's the common denominator? Because I watched it on the app on my phone, and it was fine. I just Chromecasted it to my TV. So I don't know. I'm and then Villette's saying she had the same issue as you. So. I'm curious, what in the hell is the common denominator? It's not like there's a logic to it, what platform it is.
I will say this. I do want to address for those. There's a lot of chatter about switching to Fight and using Fight for Impact Plus instead. I've done both twice. The Impact Plus app I prefer in terms of searching. If you're doing the watch along and like the Asylum Years stuff with us, it's way easier to use the app. Fight TV is much more stable, but trying to find anything is a complete pain in the ass. So those are your options if you're weighing them. They cost the same. The Fight Impact Plus is integrated into Fight TV, but you can't search as easily. It's just kind of a total clusterfuck looking for stuff. So
interesting,
right.
But it's way more stable.
I couldn't log in. I had been fine a few days after the switch, after Final Resolution. Mine was fine. I didn't have any problem for a month. All of a sudden, come today, I get home from lunch with Trent, hanging out, getting the covers ready, all that kind of stuff, setting up the show, and I log in, or I should say attempt to log in. I cannot log in, and I keep getting, the 502 error. At one point, I was actually in the back end of the Impact Wrestling WordPress, and I was like, oh, no, this isn't right. How did I get in here? I didn't hack it. It's just when I logged in, it let me in there, and I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to be in here.
They got
to yeah, I mean, it was really messed up. And then all of a sudden I found it and I clicked on it and I was watching it and I wasn't even logged in. So I was thankful for that, but I was like, geez Louise, they need to they need to get with this company, whoever is putting this together, and get this shit fixed, because it's been a month now.
Yeah, well, it's been a year plus. It's been almost 2 years now that this app has needed, various things, but it's continuing to pile up. I did see Coach Scott D'Amore address it on Twitter to someone earlier.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
So that he's aware of the issues, but his comment was your kind of typical corporate, we're working on it. Sorry about the, we love our fans, but eyes are on it. I mean, I've been ringing that bell all week trying to raise that alarm, and I know others have too, because I hate to say it, but it's reliable that the Impact Plus app are going to be unreliable for the specials, and that's not, if you want Impact to grow like we all do, they got to get it fixed.
You got it. And interesting here. This is an interesting thing. Villette was saying she could log in 3 hours before, but then come the show is when it screwed up on her.
And that was mine too.
Exactly.
Because I was watching Explosion this morning.
See, there's something in there, and so I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but I did something. I'm sure there's a third party service that's working on this that do these kind of platforms for these kind of companies. So whoever it is, I really hope that they're taking notice of this. So I would encourage everybody keep tweeting at
in
Impact
a positive
Plus.
way. Just keep it up.
Yeah,
in a positive manner, but keep it up.
Yeah, because you are paying for it. I'm a big proponent. If you're paying for a service, you should get what you're paying for. So keep letting them know. And you know what? The good thing is Scott. Scott's a boss, right? So you tweet Scott. He did address it. So let corporate know, because you want to make something happen. I'm sure if it's enough noise, you're going to have Scott get jumping and say, well, enough's enough. So we're going to get this thing taken care of. So I would say, the cool thing is they are aware of it enough to the point where they did put it out for free on the website today. So if you were having trouble, you could watch it there. So that's the thing. But anyway, let's go. Let's jump into the review, guys. Final Resolution 2020. This was a very historic pay-per-view. The Final Resolution series going back many years. To Jay, you just did Final Resolution 05 on Smash This Podcast, correct? You just reviewed that, didn't you?
Yeah, and now it looks like I'm going to have to find some Genesis shows.
That's right. Final Resolution has always been a historic show. That was Sting's re-debut, I believe, or his. Because the thing is, they always count. So as we watch on Throwback, Sting actually debuted in 03 for TNA, but they always count the Final Resolution 05. Was it right, Jaybone? 05 when he actually comes back in.
Yeah.
Right. So it was like. The people watching Asylum Years know that it was the actual couple years before. But so no, Final Resolution's always been a very historic series for Impact. It was going back to the TNA days. A lot of big matches have happened on Final Resolution. And if you're watching Impact on Access, they are throwing in little nuggets of old Final Resolution, Explosion, little highlights of past Final Resolution matches. So go back in your Plus app, watch that stuff, kick your old DVDs up, watch some old Final Resolution, and relive some of that going on. But we got a guest, guys. Wait a minute. We got an infiltration. Hang on a second, Jaybone. There's an infiltration coming up on the on the simulcast of Smash This podcast and Total Nonstop Impact.
Oh boy,
none other than
Kalon and
Your buddy Kyle.
Kalon and
Your buddy Kyle.
there he is. You got
here, baby.
Oh, Final Resolution. How could I miss it?
It's like you got your own entrance music. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, Trent.
You
It's
need-
beautiful.
you
You know,
need
Trent,
to.
it's great to be here tonight.
Hey, Impact Wrestling. It's great to be here tonight.
Great to be here tonight. Scumbag in the house. Bang, bang.
Fucking good.
In the house. In the house.
You work fast.
Back like I
Everyone-
never left. Back like I never left,
Bow
Trent.
down to the founder.
That just happened like an hour ago. You just already got
Oh, stop being. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
that.
I'm not going to blow my load in the first 2 seconds, Trent. You hate when I do that. Let's save
I
some
love
bites.
that.
Save some bites.
I do love this one. Hold
he's
on.
got to make up for a year of not doing shit around. here, you know?
I can turn it on anytime, pal.
I can turn it on anytime, Pat.
Come on,
no
we gotta
problem.
go.
Soundbite warfare. Hit it, Trent. Hit what we about to hit.
I love this one.
Hey, Impact Wrestling. It's great to be here tonight.
It is great to be here tonight. It's Final Resolution. It's great.
Someone
That son of a bitch.
motherfuckers hit Zach Morris for me because I can't do anything.
Oh, here we go. Give him Zach Morrow. Give him a little Zach.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Fucking horrible.
All right. All right, let's jump into the review here.
All right.
Kyle, you actually watched the show. You were around on a Saturday night. I was just saying at the top of the show how I feel pathetic being home on a Saturday night.
Oh no, Trent, not for good reason. Believe a friend has that I've been in contact with might have tested positive for the virus, so we're gonna stay home until I get tested tomorrow.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Should be safe.
Way to be responsible. Good job,
Yeah,
Kalon.
At least you're getting tested. I mean,
I gotta say though, Kalon here, you can't kill him. He's like a cockroach because he was one of the like in the first wave of this back in like March when like everybody was like, if you get it, you're dead immediately. He got it. You beat it the first time, Kyle. I mean,
Well, here's the thing. I came in contact with the person, within a decent time span, but I feel fine. I don't think I have it. I was going out to the brewery tonight. My friend Lyle on the phone was like, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare!" I would hit that if it was in front of my face. Jaybone hit it. Don't you dare! Send Jaybone scrolling up there, but apparently I should be quarantined, even though I'm not sick. I don't have any symptoms. Apparently, being in contact with the person means you gotta lock yourself up and go get tested. So we're gonna do that.
Don't you dare!
There you
you
go.
dare.
All right. We're gonna jump into guys.
I apologize. I didn't catch the hint. I was looking up the thing here, and I'm like, okay, we don't have an infestation thing. I don't understand.
I was gonna put the mask on, but you people are diseased and sick anyway.
Wait a minute. Wait, hon. You guys didn't catch something there. Look at the infestation comment. Look at the damn look at his.
Oh my god! It's
Oh no!
it's retropooption.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Get
My
that
ad
mask
was
Zach
right.
Bonifer's got a lot of time on his hands.
You are a
That
great guy,
man's-
Zach Bonifer. You're a lunatic, but you're a great guy.
Oh, Zach Bonifer.
Good for you.
Good for
Good
you.
for TJ tonight too. We'll jump into it.
What?
Oh, the TNI curse strikes again, Trent.
I know.
It's not- Yeah.
I feel bad, but I'm saying TJ had a good night. Is what I'm saying. But
Can we
we'll talk
skip
about
that
it.
segment? Let's just skip that match.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Let's jump in. Speaking of 607. All right. We got Tommy Dreamer taking on Larry D to open the show, guys. This was the old school rules match. If Tommy wins, Larry goes to jail. Lawrence Delicious goes to jail. So this was a nice, this little hardcore type-ish match. Very Tommy. I did like Larry here a lot, Mark. I think Larry showed more levels of his character that he's been really. Am I crazy, or is Larry kind of really? I don't want to use the word surpassing AC, but more like.
No.
All right, for full on, he is.
Yes.
He's kind of like. I mean, he's really getting into like character development a lot more.
He's letting loose. He really
Yeah.
is. I mean, he and it's the thing. You're going up against a guy like Tommy Dreamer,
Mhm.
hardcore legend. You have to go balls out against a guy like Tommy Dreamer, and he did. He really brought it, and it was really great to see. It was. I mean, even though win or lose, he put on a show. They told a story.
This was fun though. I mean, you got Bravo comes in to get revenge. AC's there to help out. I mean, it was like everybody got involved in this whole thing. But I was shocked that this continues. Larry loses. And Wrestle House does not have a season finale.
Yes.
Basically, it's one big run-on sentence of a season. There's
Awesome.
no finale here, Jay. Like Wrestle House doesn't end. Like that's it. That you keep going. You keep going with the story. Bravo still doesn't get like full. I mean, he gets his nice retribution, I guess, that Larry's going to jail, but I don't think it ends there. It doesn't end with this.
Well, that's the thing. We see justice is served here, but it might not be done. Like, okay, he's in handcuffs. Where's the aftermath of this? That's what we have to wait for. And be like, okay, is there aftermath? Where do they take him? What happens? What does AC do now? How does Bravo start again with, is he going to go back to Taya? Is he on his own? Is he going to attach himself to, maybe he'll attach himself to AC? Who knows? It's really all up in the air.
I mean, Kyle, your boy Bravo.
I don't know whether to say congratulations or I'm sorry.
I don't know if he, if he's going to be happy or sad about this. He did come in there and get punked a little bit, but does he? I mean, he's looking healthy, right? I mean, he got shot. It was a dream come true for Kyle that he almost got taken out after the execution Bravo gave us before he was shot. But it looks like he's still going to be in the mix on this, Kyle. I don't think
I thought we agreed we weren't going to talk about that guy on the show anymore, Trent. I thought we agreed on that. We're going to skip over his parts.
It was his last appearance. If you guys have missed it, it's on the channel. It's pretty brutal. I mean, he literally hung us.
Both appearances, Trent. That was a sequel.
Yeah, it was. Goddamn, yeah. The first one.
The sequel was quite the burner, man.
It was, yeah, man.
The sequel was absolute murder.
He came in hot for sure.
Yeah,
and,
Kyle, don't play sound bites over me.
Well,
sorry, Mark. You got a soundbite play over.
Don't play soundbites over me.
Fuck Bravo.
I was just going to say on that same note, back to the topic at hand. Yeah. We're going to get Wrestlers Jail now to follow Wrestlers Court and Wrestle House. And this is
have to
badass. Who do we get in Wrestlers Jail? And is it in a lockdown? Does it culminate in a lockdown? I mean, that's the ultimate final of this is a lockdown.
For the record, Trent will agree with me on this. The greatest prison movie of all time is Ernest Goes to Jail.
Oh my God.
Ernest Goes to Jail is fantastic.
Cut both of your mics.
Greatest prison movie of all time.
What's another prison movie? Would The Rock be considered a prison movie, I guess?
Any movie Wendy O. Williams was in is a prison movie. Come on.
I guess so.
Welcome to The Rock.
Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
That's a prison movie. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one too, Kyle.
Broke Down Palace is a prison
Broke Down Palace prison. Yeah, there's a couple of prison movies out. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's a prison movie, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the one with Robert Redford? Last Castle. That one's great.
Yeah, there are some prison movies.
Oh, there's the Vince Vaughn one, the Battle in Cell Block 99 or whatever. That's fantastic.
I never realized there was so many prison movies.
That's a great one.
I'm too busy watching Steven Seagal's first 4 movies constantly.
You got Stallone's Lockup. Fantastic.
That's true.
One of the greatest prison movies of all time, The Longest Yard.
Oh, yeah. Escape from Alcatraz.
Or one of the greatest prison movies of all time, My 7 Months of Marriage.
Trent hitting himself. Self-inflicted wound.
Self-inflicted gunshot. I'll take the single shot for that one. On myself.
Oh, God. It's a Bud Dwyer.
Oh my God. Everybody on this call gets you're too young for that.
Hit him with the old Bud Dwyer.
You're too young for that.
What would be the Bud Dwyer? Just a single shot is the Bud Dwyer, really. That's all it took.
Hey, man, nice shot.
Man, holy shit, the old Bud Dwyer. You guys are too young for that reference.
Crazy reference.
All right, back to the show. Stop being ratchet.
Being ratchet.
I love how topical these have become.
Dude, Kyle's on point tonight.
Shawshank. How can we forget the big one? Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
fuck.
Right.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Jaybone. You need to get on that after we go off.
Jaybone, it's on like TBS every like 3 days.
24 hours a day.
No, I hate watching movies with commercials. That's like the only time I want to do that is if I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, I don't have to go to the bathroom 50 times during a movie.
Oh, come on.
I hate that shit.
Anyway, so Tommy Dreamer handcuffs Larry D, escorts him out. AC just on his knees. Just they're crying. Triple XL is who knows where it's at right now. There's a great photo of AC just crying and Larry just in cuffed. It is like Sammy Callihan retweeted and said this sums up 2020. I'm like 100%. It's fucking great. So go look at that picture because it is phenomenal. We do get told at this point that Kenny Omega and Don Callis are here in the tour bus. They're still there. I got to say right off the bat, they're sitting there for days. Like in the kayfabe timeline here, they've been in the tour bus for the last 4 days,
just waiting for this.
Now, continuity's sake, they did have different clothes on, didn't they? I think they did a wardrobe change. So that then there was on Tuesday. So
I think so.
Critical Sting can probably confirm that.
They're just driving in circles around the parking
lot, like just chilling. I did appreciate that the wardrobe change, but the timeline here is that they've just been hanging out at Skyway on the palatial, not quite as palatial as Kyle's estate, but the palatial bus.
They did take a copter to Jacksonville on Wednesday, and then a copter back to the bus.
Oh, okay. That's what we'll say. We'll go with that.
Yeah,
Wait, does the copter park on top of the bus? I'm confused.
It's on top of Skyway Studios.
Skyway's got the launch pad.
Yeah.
And then they just come down and go back to the bus. And then the bus
they can
take
just
them
go
to
back
Canada.
and forth. Yeah. Yeah. We got it. All right.
Well, no, the bus now will stay till Tuesday.
It has to. Yeah, no, you're right.
Then the copter. Then we're home for Christmas.
Okay. All right.
Well, here we go. Daniel Spencer cleared it up. They were there on Tuesday, went back to Jacksonville, and then back to. So the bus is getting miles, guys.
Okay.
The bus is getting mileage.
Hey, Ref Daniel, good job avoiding back-to-back hits tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Ref Daniel was wily today.
On the move tonight.
He was practicing DDP yoga or something, man. He was all over. He was just wild.
You can see Ref Daniel's growth over the last year. It's been incredible.
He's become a top dog here, but but very nice. All right, we're gonna talk about Ref Daniel in a second. But the next match, Havok and Nevaeh take on the Sea Stars. Absolutely love this match. I thought this was really cool. The Sea Stars really grew on me in this match,
dude.
Than more than the last one. I like this one a lot. Havok and Nevaeh do win. Did I missed it? No, it was for the this was a semifinal. This leads to
this was just a match.
No, this
just
was
a match.
Just a match.
Okay,
Havok and Nevaeh are already moved on. Sea Stars already been eliminated.
Okay, so I was totally thrown. Yeah. So I was totally thrown off. This was not tournament wise. So just a match. Havok and Nevaeh looked awesome here, man. I'm calling it. My final is still going to be Havok and Nevaeh and Kiera and Tasha. That's what I'm going for in the final.
Wow.
So
Millard Harris says Ref Daniel screwed Rohit.
I'm waiting.
That's right.
I am waiting for Ref Daniel to reply with Rohit screwed Rohit, but we'll see if that happens in the
It was not the TNI curse, for the record. It was not.
I love Alisha's comment.
Real fucking
dude. Okay, I didn't know about their name. That is amazing. That's the most brilliant tag team name ever because they're Sea Stars.
Mm-hmm.
They're Sea Stars.
I don't get
They're related to each other. Where they get their tag team name from? They're Sea Stars.
Sea Star. Oh my god, I totally just didn't get that. Yeah, because they're sisters.
They released a clip. Impact released a clip on Twitter.
I just got that. Dear God, I'm
yes. And Vox says we're good because they've been tagging forever. Since they've been in wrestling, we've been tagging our whole lives. Why? Because we're Sea Stars.
That's fantastic.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's fantastic. I did not even catch that.
Sign these girls immediately.
It really is brilliant.
Sign them now.
Nice. I like that. No, they were cool. They look great here. All four ladies looked amazing here. I liked Nevaeh and Havok, as we know, have been a tag team for a long time. And they just, they have those poses and that presence of like a seasoned team together. So I like their presence a lot. But this was great, man. This Havok and Nevaeh do win this one, but But Jay, any thoughts on this, man? Any feedback for the Sea Stars?
I can't say nothing about it. I was putting away dinner. I apologize.
It's
I am going to go back and rewatch this one because it was one of the ones I really wanted to watch. I am excited about the Sea Stars.
Well, Kyle, don't let me down here. Even if you have to lie to me, because I wish Jaybone would have just lied to me and said, that was a great match, even though he didn't see it. But go ahead. Give me your feedback on this. I know you did watch it.
I can't lie.
Greatest match I've ever seen, Trent. Match of the year candidate. That's what you want to do.
Neither one of them watched.
I was watching.
Let me just split the box here. Mark and I will podcast from now on.
No, fantastic match. I'm with you 100%. I want the Sea Star signed. Killer Death Machines do look really good.
They do, man.
I don't think they're going to win the tournament, but they look really good. One thing I like a lot about this is the Sea Stars are a legitimate tag team. We haven't seen them in singles. We've seen even Killer Kelly and Renee Michelle separately. If we're going to have a tag team division, we need dedicated tag teams. Really, really dedicated tag teams. And that's what the Sea Stars are. So they're great, kind of a foundational team to put in this division if they get signed.
We saw Ashley Vox last year do that one little moment with Disco in Philly. Was that Kyle? What was that thing they were doing in Philly last year on those tapings?
Was that when Disco tagged?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it was Disco was doing the whole thing with Tessa and all that, and Bill was there. Bill and Alicia were there too.
Where's Bill tonight?
Bill at a show. What do you think? At a show.
On the road again.
I was hoping we'd get Blair Witch Bill to call in live.
No, he's at a deathmatch show right now. Just watching who knows who on these shows.
He's probably dodging chunks of glass while trying to get a signal.
It's like an all scaffold show, Starcade 84 or whatever.
He might not be here in person, but he's here in spirit.
I see that people on Twitter are calling for Bill to put a bid on ODB's wedding dress.
I saw that.
That's going on right now on Twitter.
Dear God.
And Slowpoke and Truck are going to put up money for it, if I remember
exactly. There's investors in this trend. There's people that want to see Bill wear a dress, and they're going to spend their hard-earned money to make that happen, and I'm all for it.
That's the thing. It's not just, hey, buy the dress. No, they're going to put up money. How much money do they have to put up for him to wear it on the show? I was like, oh, Jiminy Christmas. This just hit another level.
So you mean tell me they're going to buy it and he has to wear it? That's the deal?
Look, Trent, we got best of shows coming up, man. It's going to be slow news day. We got to spice the show up. Bill's going to wear a dress.
Also Bison of our TNI UK is hyping a huge surprise for the holiday show that we're doing, family show. He's hyping a big surprise that he got for the whole crew. He got us all a Christmas present, he claims.
Oh no!
So I can only imagine what the hell that's going to be.
Kyle, I don't even want to know what you're doing.
What's that?
I don't even want to know what you're doing down there.
Oh, no, my laptop is a little jiggly here. So,
that's enough of that guy. Quit playing with your jiggly laptop. Good stuff here.
Soundbite hunting live on the show here. Trent.
Keep doing it. Keep pumping them in. I really hope the Sea Stars stay. I really want them. I like them a lot. They were really today won me over more than last time.
I am.
He's hooked. He did the fish hook thing. Mark, whatever goes on behind closed doors, I don't want to know about. My God. All right.
Apparently, we drew the attention of keep that up there, of one of our co-hosts, Alisha. No, keep that up there.
Alisha's cool. Yeah.
I think you guys are horrible. Oh my God!
You just screwed this whole thing up.
There we go. That wasn't me. That was Mark.
I have a feeling. Alisha may be interested in this dress for her wedding. I have a feeling. If I'm wrong, correct me, Alisha. But if you're curious, we'll have to get that dress one way or another. What we'll do is we'll have Bill ship it to you. You ship it back when you're done with it, and then he'll wear it on the show. How about that?
Okay, this is interesting. Now, if it gets bought for Bill to wear on the holiday show, and then once he's done, he ships it to Alisha to get married in it.
No, I don't know if Alicia's going to want to wear it after Bill wears it. Who knows what Bill's going to do in that thing?
Bill will dry clean that. He'll dry clean it.
Okay, but then after Alicia's done, it has to go to Kyle for his wedding.
Oh, I'm not getting married. Are you crazy?
It goes back to Bill to go into the vault. That's what happens.
Are you saying? Are you saying that Cassie is? You know what? You're not interested. You're just going to dump Cassie now? What's going on?
I thought she was off the market, Jay. What's going on here?
Oh, just because you were like hot pursuing her for a while, and now all of a sudden, no, it's not interested in you.
Well, I saw your other daughter, Jay. I changed my interest.
He changed
What? I want the one that's closer to you, Jay.
Shots
Closer to your
fired.
heart. Closer to your heart.
You're gonna be closer to me real quick.
My goodness, what is going on here? Holy,
Light him up, Trent. Light him up.
is it a light up? I think it's just banner worthy. That's all. Just banner worthy for that one.
I would rather go out with the younger one, Jay.
Bring me fresh meat.
Come on, Mark. That's not funny. Why would you click that? Why would you click that, Mark?
Holy shit.
She's taken two.
Oh man, can we get that Kenny and Don one? I like that one too.
That's the new shots fired.
Yeah,
you know what? That is a great
good.
job.
It really is.
The new shots fired.
I can't believe you already got that in there today.
I spit water all over my monitor. Hopefully it doesn't. Well,
yeah, here we go.
At least Oreo wasn't right there, and then we see a claw swipe Jaybone in the face.
We get Kiera and Tasha backstage. Just kind of a play on what they're about to do, about what they're gonna do about the wad of cash they stole, and they stole. Yeah, they took it. Oh, for sure. But
fair and square though, if you trick to get it,
finders keepers, I guess. But they, as we know, they're involved in the match later tonight. So we have Tasha being the special ring announcer, and we have Kiera being the special referee. So there's some involvement here going on. But we go from that first to a tag team match: Tenille and Caleb with a K taking out Alisha Edwards and Eddie Edwards. So husband and wife against for personal photographer and model. So this was Caleb played this up funny. I really enjoyed Caleb here, by the way, guys. He was really playing up, like throwing himself in front of Tenille, like taking bullets for her.
Oh my god, that was so funny. That dive.
The dive.
he sacrificed himself, Trent. That's what the YouTube headline said. He sacrificed himself.
Oh my god.
Just like Basil Wood. Basil's a good friend. That's what Basil would do.
I do like that when he fell, though, like after he jumped in front of the punch, he told it was like, oh gosh. And they replayed it like 4 times, which is the best part of the whole thing.
Different angles, slow-mo. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I was actually dreading this match on the card, and it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Way better than I thought.
I laughed a lot during this match. Caleb is gold.
I'll give it to Tenille also. I've not been a big fan of Tenille's stuff. Like, just in general, I just haven't really connected with it, put it that way. But she wrestled a great match here, no question about it. I think she did a great job here too. All 4.
Oh, hold on, Trent. Your good pal Ingrid is in the house. Ingrid is in the house.
Hello, Ingrid.
Hey, Impact Wrestling. It's great to be here tonight.
Well,
great to have you here tonight, Ingrid.
Thanks for being here, Ingrid.
What's up, Ingrid?
Can I say those Postman shorts that Caleb with a K was wearing? Oh man, 5-star shorts. My God, I mean, what local postman did he have to beat up for those shorts?
It was definitely some Urban Outfitters.
I thought it was the J Crew ensemble.
Like a
default
create a wrestler, like before you set the guy up. That's what he looked like,
I loved. I think he just like, but the jumping, taking the bullet for her was the best. I like that a lot.
That was so funny.
I really enjoyed that. Kyle, you got something more important going on? Who's texting you right now? Do you want to just throw it onto the show?
If you say it's my daughter, I'm gonna.
How'd you know, Jay? How'd you know? No. Jaybone's daughter isn't texting me. Nurse Nicole's texting me.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Jesus.
I'm trying to be polite here. I'm trying to be polite, but.
Ingrid, this is a total shit show so far.
Saturday night. It's Saturday night. What do you expect on a Saturday?
It's a Saturday night.
Treehouse is smoky. Bottles are empty.
Nobody can go out. We're all locked in.
Lollipops are licked. I don't know.
All right, yikes. This was good. I think this was a great match by all 4. Tenille, I think this was one of the better ones that I really connected with her on this one. I had fun watching her work on this. Yeah. She was playing up Caleb also. Caleb was the star of the show, though. I got to give it to him.
And by the way, Trent, that's Zach Bonifer sharing videos and photos with me. That's what's going on here.
Maniac, lunatic.
Zach Bonifer.
I'm terrified.
Shout out to Lish's gear.
Her gear was dope, dude. Like that like kind of shiny, like that metallic green gear.
She looked awesome.
She looked great. She definitely looked great.
It was good.
She hit an awesome DDT at one point too, which was on Caleb, which was fantastic. A spin around, jump over, float over, twisty, tilt the whirl, something, whatever you want to call it. But it was great.
We knew we weren't going to get only boys, girls. This is Impact. We knew we were going to get some good intergender stuff.
They're writing the book intergender. They have been. I mean, they did a great job. And this match defined it once again. But get a little ICU here, Jay. We get the ICU interference. Arena goes dark. We get the distraction. We get the win for Tenille and Caleb with a K. So she definitely Tenille took advantage of it. But Sammy comes in late, so he doesn't appear. You get the distraction. They take him out. Caleb holds Eddie on the outside. Tenille pins Alisha, and then loss happens. But then Sammy comes up from underneath the ring and takes out Eddie. He took him, dude. That bat shot was like pretty fucking stiff. I don't think they really emphasized that enough. He nailed him with that bat shot, man.
And apparently, Sammy's signal from underneath the ring is pretty good. I mean, he's controlling shit, No,
he did great. It was cool, man. He came out, took out Eddie, pile driver, and then he took him out. That was it. He grabbed hold of Alisha Edwards, but then security came and stopped him, and he got out of there. So I tweeted out at this point, how the hell are we not selling Sami Callihan baseball bats and Shop Impact at this point? I don't know how this merchandising opportunity is being left on the table. Like autographed Sami Callihan baseball bats. I think chat people who would buy an autographed Sami Callihan baseball bat, especially if you could have him inscribe on there, fuck Eddie Edwards or something.
Oh my God.
Or fuck your face.
Wait, but I like Eddie Edwards.
No, like if Sami Callihan signed a baseball bat, said fuck your face and just signed it, Sami Callihan.
For playing baseball, for getting even with your enemies, for even a sexual toy. You can do a lot of things with baseball.
You can do that. You can do
Saturday Night Wild and what the fuck?
Holy shit!
Who's booked this?
Jesus, take it easy with the baseball bat stuff. I'm thinking smashing podcasts,
smashing something.
Holy cow!
That's not how you handle your business. Calm down. Don't do this.
All right, take it easy.
Tough crowd tonight. Tough crowd.
They're not really playing into this tonight.
Yeah, they're not popping. Can we get a Zach Morris? We must be doing a really poor job.
We must be hitting the sound bites wrong. Yeah, you're right though.
Yeah, this is horrible.
That's all right. That's
all right. I like that. This is a classic Trent.
This is a bunch of crap. This shit sucks.
That's good.
The great Don West.
I
guess we got to go back to being.
We're back in the cut. We're serious, like a late period.
You're right. What's it going to take to get these guys to pop for these sound bites? We even had fresh sound bites today. We brought you new ones today.
You got any C-stars?
Not yet. They did.
JV loves them. As long as JV likes them, that's all that matters to me.
JV does like him. JV.
I'm here to perform for JV and JV only.
Dude, you got shows like Russo. Our buddy Vince Russo on his show does bits where he talks about farting and burping, and people are popping for it, cheering him bits on Twitch. What the hell?
For the record, Trent, Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards in a baseball bat on a pole match would not be a bad thing. That actually would be a good thing.
It wouldn't be out of the realm. But I do want Sami Callihan baseball bats on Shop Impact that just say "fuck your face." So, love Sami Callihan. I'd pay for that. I mean, I could probably get him to sign me one, but I paid for an official one. Just so I
good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Smash you in the face with it.
I'm Trent. I'm friends with the stars.
Right.
I'm a professional stooge.
I'm a stooge. Hey, I'm the one. I'm leaking all the news, baby. It's all going direct to the fucking sheets. The sheets all with the, no. Listen,
you're the most talented coffee maker in independent wrestling, Trent.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
And I'm the professional guy that drinks all his fucking coffee.
Hey, fuckers. Gia's up next. I want to talk about Scoop.
You take it over, Mark. Mark, you take it over. Bring us in the next
Mark
segment.
comes in here. He gets invited. He comes in here and he starts really calling a lot of too many shots.
Right.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, but go ahead.
Hey, he's enjoying himself, Trent. It's great to be here tonight.
Saturday night.
Hey, Impact Wrestling. It's great to be here tonight.
I love that one. That has to play
the best new one.
That has to play at the top of every every show from now on.
we need the one where Shivani talks about 18 years ago and then he like left the business.
I did have that one. At first I was mad when Jaybone told us that we couldn't have video clips anymore, but now I kind of like the still pictures zooming in like that. It's this weird effect. One more time.
Hey, Impact Wrestling. It's great to be here tonight.
He's just
great to be here tonight.
Just such a wholesome sounding voice.
A great guy. Such a great guy.
Like a good guy. Yeah.
He's like an awesome kindergarten teacher. Just a great guy. Trust him with the kids.
It makes me jealous of his hair. I want that hair. It's so fucking horribly awesome.
Jaybone, that's what $70 billion can buy you. Like it'll buy you great hair, my friend. Trust me.
That's what $70 billion buys.
Hey, listen, he can buy a lot, including whatever hairstyle you. $70 billion buys you the right to not even comb your hair in the morning.
That's more than Russo's hair when he came back to Impact in the asylum.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
40.
The perm?
Yeah, the perm.
He said it costs more than all those people's trailers at the asylum.
We came here for a lot of money.
Damn right. All right, Mark, set up Gia here. Set up.
You know what? My notes are such ass because I watched this in the treehouse. I just know that Gia's up there. I wrote down Gia here.
All right, so I'll set it up, and you can elaborate. I'll go to you first.
At least he's honest.
Mark's sitting there taking his notes like
this is the good stuff.
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's pretty much what it was.
I want to meet Gama. I would get along with Gama so well. He just looks like he could chill in the treehouse.
Oh, that old country blend.
He would have the best stories too. Man.
When I brought the old country blend up to him in Philly, he kind of gave that smirk of like, we were all young ones, I gave that face. But Gia knocks on the bus door, and Kenny Omega and Don Callis store bus. And she knocks a few times. Don comes out, and she's like, "Is Kenny here? I want to talk to Kenny. And is he going to be on the show?" And Don's like, "No, he's not going to be on the show tonight. He's here to see family. It's a family thing tonight. We're not here for to work. He's here visiting family. I got to get back to visiting family." So tease you with the whole fact that he is there. I mean, the bus is there. We know that. The chopper landed on the roof of Skyway. The bus is back, but. At this point, we're kind of at this midway point. You're wondering, right? You're wondering, is Kenny going to make an appearance? So, they plant the seed right here. Mark, give me your view on this. You like Gia? You're a big Gia Scoops fan.
Man, Scoop is awesome. She totally almost got to him too this time. I was rooting for her, so she got to Don. But yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't think we were going to see Kenny, honestly. I thought this was a big tease, and I was kind of like, man, I can't believe they're going to do this. This is not very smart. And then, obviously later on we find out there's a bit more to this, but, well laid out. Well laid out.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Honestly, I swear, I don't think anybody expected to see this storyline play out today.
No.
We know it's like it's Tuesday to Tuesday with the Wednesday tie-in on Dynamite. I didn't think it was going to happen on the special. And the fact that we're even getting the tease at this point, before we even get the payoff, is pretty fucking awesome. I think this is a really good way to let you know that, hey, AEW folks, this is also something you need to start ordering and watching. I really hope that a lot of AEW fans signed up for the 30-day trial and tried this out today, and said, hey, fuck it. Maybe we'll see our boy on this today. And if they saw what they wanted to see, they left happy going, shit. Maybe we got to watch the next one too. That's Genesis in January. My 30 days will last till then. Oh shit, it's worth $8 to see Kenny again. So there could be. I really, really hope you had some new folks jump in on this today. That really would have been cool. Let we go. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I would have to think that people are curious enough about both products at this point to be tuning in. Like I watched Dynamite. I was excited to watch Dynamite for the first time in a long time, and a lot of people who watched that show watched Impact for the first time in a long time.
Let me ask Jay. Jay, you watch both. Let's say you were coming in totally clean. Let's say you came in straight up as an AEW fan who was intrigued by this storyline. Would hearing that Kenny appeared today. Let's say you didn't order it and you're like, fuck, he appeared on this. Would that entice you to be like, let's sign up for that 30-day trial? Because that next one in January,
that's it.
He might be on that next one. Would you sign up? Like if you're purely an AEW, knowing what you know at AEW, would you come in and say, I'm going to give this a shot? I'll check out their app too.
Yeah, because the world is wide open. And we're going to get more than just a Kenny thing down the road. Now, we don't know when, but it's in the works. There's people talk. There's too many people from these companies that are saying certain things that we're not just going to get a one-off with Kenny,
So I think it's safe to say that we really need to market Genesis to those fans too.
Yes.
Like remind those people that, hey, you should order the 30-day trial and try this out because your boy might show up there.
And so
now, hold on a second. Why is Mir Neeson in the chat saying you could put a gun in my head and I'm still not going to watch? Is he talking about Final Resolution?
No. He's talking,
he's talking about AEW.
All right. I'm like, what are you doing here, Mir Neeson? Like, you must be real fun at parties. I think he wrote earlier in the chat that he picked Triplemania tonight. How dare you? How dare you? I don't even think that show was in English.
Oh, okay.
They do a simulcast in English, or they have for the last 2 years.
Regardless, that you got to have your priorities straight, Mark. You watch Final Resolution first.
Absolutely.
Triplemania comes second.
I'm going to watch Triplemania tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on their Facebook and YouTube for free, I believe. And between Final Resolution and our review, I watched a couple minutes of Kenny Omega versus I don't know who he was. Laredo Kid. And Michael Nakazawa was in the mix with Vikingo. So
here's the thing. So between now and beginning of January, we've got so many big events. Everything you're saying is right. This is the tip of the iceberg. People complaining it wasn't enough or I'm not happy so far. Man, they ain't going to give us all this shit right away. We're not going to see Kenny Omega in an Impact ring for months, or at least until the beginning of the year. We've got several more Dynamites and Darks, 2 episodes of Impact.
Wait, how far off is Hard to Kill, though?
The 16th, 1 month.
16th. It's a week after Genesis.
There's got to be a chance for him to show up there.
Oh, yeah. They're already teasing that in a way.
Yeah, and so then they've got their next big pay-per-view in February at Revolution. So we're going to see so much in the next couple of months. We're all chomping at the bit because we want something, but man, they're doing it perfect. This little bit tonight.
Drag us along. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like you said. Now you let these people know that for Genesis, oh shit, look what happened at Final Resolution. Like
100%.
They showed up. Oh man, okay, I'll get that 30-day trial. And then after that 30-day trial, the relationship is even more mature than it's fuck, man. I'm just gonna keep doing it because they're gonna be appearing everywhere. Money.
That's the thing. You can't blow your load this fast on this. You got to tease us out.
Don't tell me how long it takes to blow my load, Trent.
Take it easy, Mark. My God. My God.
That's horrible.
It might be Saturday night, but fuck, man.
That's a double bite.
That's definitely a double bite. That's double bite worthy. But shit. Yikes. Where do we go from here?
I'm going to bang his wife.
Not there. Where are we going, Jaybone? What are you hitting here, man? What are you doing up there?
Hands up here.
But no, you gotta stretch this out. You want the most mileage out of this as you can. Shit, if this can go, honest to God, the way people are intrigued with both brands, drag this out as long as you can. Beat this up as long as you can. Go. I don't care if they go till next summer. Honestly, you can make it work.
They should go till Mania weekend.
I was thinking that too. That's kind of a good spot to really culminate the whole that's kind of like a good, chapter end or whatever, if you want it to do it that way. But that works too. So I'm all for it. Like I said, it can work for a very long time if you keep people intrigued, and more their folks are coming this way, our folks going that way. It's gonna be a fun partnership for wrestling fans. If you're into this stuff, it's gonna be fun for you. So you'll enjoy it. And people shouldn't really be forcing a rush job on this whole thing. Like, just watch it play out.
Man, well, why would you want to rush this?
I don't know. People, it's a Snapchat generation, Mark. They all want 10-second, Kyle is the perfect demographic. Demos. Kyle is the perfect demo for this whole thing. Give it to me now. I want it yesterday.
You know how long it took the Macho Man to beat Hogan? Jesus. It's going to take a while.
Different world.
Yeah.
Attention spans have changed.
Kyle,
we want it now.
What is it about your generation, Kyle? I want it. I got the 10-second attention span. I need it right now, or it sucks. What is that? I want you to explain this to me. This is a great conversation to have.
I don't know, Trent. I guess it's all the Instagrams, the TikToks, the Snapchats.
The Instanex,
the Twitter
boxes.
litter boxes and face botches, right, Jaybone? Yeah. No, it's listen.
Got time for that shit, Trent?
Yeah,
get to the point.
No, but you gotta enjoy a story arc. You know, that's the whole point.
You guys had nothing else to do 30 years ago, right?
True.
There's a lot of options. I got a lot of shit I could do besides watch wrestling. Get to the point.
Yet you're here on a Saturday night.
I was playing in the sandbox.
Ooh, shots fired.
Big man over here on a Saturday night talking trash, huh? What else could you be doing right now, Kyle?
You know, I take time out of my busy schedule to come hang out with you, Trent. And this is what I get. I didn't get invited to Cracker Barrel, by the way. What the fuck was that shit?
True,
you know I love
You guys
Cracker
swing?
Barrel.
Yeah,
I love Cracker Barrel, and I didn't get the invite. I had to see these two bozos sitting there taking their little fucking Kodak moment picture in front of the joint. I would have been there. I love Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel is amazing. We did have a nice time this afternoon at Cracker Barrel. It was really good. Really good. Really nice, Kyle. You missed out, kid.
Someday.
What'd you guys have? What'd you guys have to eat?
Well, I'll tell you what. The second I told Jaybone it's my treat, half the menus somehow showed up on our table. It was unbelievable.
Jay got the appetizers, the side salad.
All of a sudden, it was appetizers. It turned into
like a mountain of hash brown casserole.
I'll take cheese on that. Well, cheese is extra. I don't care.
Cracker Barrel sells champagne?
Yeah, they did today for some reason. The bill sure as hell said they did, but shit. You know, the second I gave this guy the green light, it all showed up on the table. I mean,
he grabbed a basket, went up to the store up front, and started loading
everything. Yeah, he ended up with like those wicker tables that are made out of like, you know, the like squirrels' tails or something because they're very country. Like Jaybone's living it up today. And I think he took one of those rocking chairs. Jaybone, you sitting in one of those rocking chairs right now?
He's got the checkers game in front of him.
Just don't. You're not supposed to tell him that much. I mean, we were driving really fast.
Unfortunately for me. But anyway, poor Jaybone, you're caught. Listen, the checkers thing was bad enough, Jaybone. You're caught for this too now. Now we had a good time, Kyle. You missed out. Actually, you weren't invited on purpose. Just letting you know that. You know that, right?
Good for you.
Okay, good. we get Fallah and Hernandez with Kiera and special as guest referee and Tasha as the guest ring announcer.
Oh boy.
Tasha off the bat, hilarious. I think one of her winning lines was, "He thinks he's a panda, but he really dresses like Winnie the Pooh." That was one of the lines when she introduced Fallah Bahh today. Unbelievable. Marq, what?
My God,
money.
Tasha Steelz is absolute money.
I don't think the ring announcer is supposed to be adding commentary.
Wow, dude, what is she calling him? Tio Hernandez and playing favorites on commentary. Where'd she introduce Fallah from the woods? And she introduced Hernandez from like, oh my God, I don't even remember.
The best part was they showed a clip of David Penzer, friend of the show, David Penzer.
It was like,
and he just looked like what the fuck? Like he literally the way David Penzer looked was his face.
Who booked this?
Like what the? Or actually, no, I'm better this one.
How did you do that?
He was just like, what the fuck? Like what?
Oh man. Well, and like Critical Sting said in the Discord during the show, Tasha and Kiera are the number one reason that we need audiences back. We need crowds. They would be so on fire over with crowds. They're so good. Everything they do is gold.
Yeah, dude, they have been, and they're my pick to win that knockout stag belt, man. I think these two, you got to strap some kind of rocket to them. If it's not going to be a knockout championship, it's got to be that tag team championship. These two just have put in the time, the character, the work. This is it. This is my money. These are my two money breakouts for 2021.
Kiera's been around a long time too.
She was Kyle. Were you at her debut? Was that wasn't Melrose? Was it when she first came out? Kiera?
I can't remember that far back.
That's true.
I barely remember what I had for breakfast.
What am I asking you for?
That's my line, dumbass.
This was a very entertaining match. The money was on the line here, but just fun. Like the little in betweens, they're shit talking. It was just so funny.
Like, can we just get Kiera and Tasha an Impact Plus 30-minute show, like a sitcom?
They need a sit-down show, no question.
Anything, I don't care what they do.
Like just doing goofy shit around the neighborhood.
That just being like because they're like Gingrid's saying, they're so noisy, right? They're just always talking shit. Like, can you imagine a 30-minute like Impact Plus special surrounded around them?
I could just watch them and listen to them forever.
They're great, man.
Hakeem Fullerton in the chat writes, imagine a commentary team, Scott Steiner and Tasha Steelz for a wrestling show. I don't know about that.
That would be the best commentary team
might be
ever.
too much.
Well, remember when Steiner did the ring announcing, right? Then Booker did commentary, like the whole Main Event Mafia days. I mean, I got vibes to Steiner ring announcing when Tasha was doing it today. It was just hilarious shit. Just fun stuff. But Kiera was just was biased and just fucking over Fallah whole time. Hernandez we get the win, top rope splash. Tasha goes to give him the money. He's facing him. He's all right. Where's my money? She's digging into her fanny pack to give the money back, but there's no money. They're like, I love Tasha was great here. Tasha was fantastic. She's like, what the shit. What had happened was, it was one of those moments, and then like they just run out, they get out of there. So
we get more of this story.
This continues. So along with Wrestle House essentially not being over, Mark, this continues too. The money keeps going.
These are arguably the two best C&D storylines we've had running for months. I mean, they don't have to. Well, I guess Wrestle House was the lead, was almost like an A story. But this money story, man, do you remember it? This all started with some arm wrestling Twitter tweets. And
That's
now,
so true. You forget about how simple it started, right?
Yeah, it was just Rhino and Hernandez arm wrestling once, and then they started betting.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, we've had Heath come through the door. This money's moved hands. We've had Bravo get shot. Yeah, Bravo got shot over this, potentially Fallah. And now, they're not done. And we get more. Like, this is just brilliant.
That's crazy. I really didn't even think about that. You're right. Like, it started as Twitter sketches. To just fill in some stuff, and it would just that's fantastic that it led into this, right?
At the beginning, they were basically kind of just keeping Hernandez like around because he wasn't doing anything on TV.
That's pretty much what it was, right? Just something for him because like he had his run, and then it's like, okay, cool, we need to put him in something, and it just evolved into this, and he's been great too. Like again, showing you people have it. You give them the spot, they'll take the opportunity.
Well, and Impact knows how to use their talent. He's still good in the ring, but he can't wrestle every week. But damn, he looks good when he wrestles once every month or every other month. He looks fantastic. You know?
He's super entertaining. I think Truck pointed out a little while ago how entertaining he is on Twitter now too. Like he's just a gift machine on Twitter. Like the most. What were we gonna say? Are we gonna skip the fact that Hernandez pulled out blades? I didn't even wait. Hold on, I
didn't catch that. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I noticed it. See, my stream cut off for a minute. I refreshed it, and he was walking up the ramp after them, real slow and methodical, like each hand had a blade.
I did not even see.
I didn't see that
blades,
either,
man.
God, Impact is so good on so many levels.
give him the old Bruiser Brody,
Take it.
Come on,
cut it.
What? It was like 30. It was like 40 years ago. It was like 40. It was like 40 years ago. It was like 40.
Come on.
After 20 years, you can crack a joke.
Nah,
like 40 years ago.
What are you doing?
Some things don't have a window.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be joking. Unbelievable.
What a scumbag!
Oh no, Bud Dwyer was okay, but because it's a wrestling personality, then
That's exactly.
Bud Dwyer blew his head off on TV. All right,
he was a politician.
Bud Dwyer was a crook and it deserved every minute.
He was a crooked politician.
I didn't say anything bad about the guy. Just that's what happened. That's what happened, Trent.
People are like, "Who the fuck is Bud Dwyer?"
Hey man, nice shot. The song by
Google that one, children.
Yep, Bud Dwyer.
Like, why the fuck are they talking about Bud Dwyer?
Why the fuck does everyone on this podcast know who Bud Dwyer is?
I'd like to give a shout out to the first time listeners that aren't going to listen ever again.
Yeah, one night, and then I quit the business for 18 years.
He is live. These are live going in fresh tonight, guys. This is some fresh content. This is some real fresh stuff.
For a year's worth of nothing.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Wow. He saved that. He's been sitting on that this whole time.
Look, you guys put up enough Patreons, I'll quit my job and I'll be on every Tuesday doing that.
Hey,
That's
look at that. Look at that.
It ain't no secret. I need a job.
He does.
Do the Patreon. We're getting it going next week or so. After next week's shows, it's Patreon season, baby. We're getting this whole thing rolling.
Yeah.
Chris Bey in the back, guys, talking about his main event match coming up against Rich Swan. He's talking about how he needs one shot. it's a pretty big deal. He's a homegrown guy, and he's main eventing a show here. He was on New Japan tonight. Was that tonight too, Marq? New Japan.
Yeah, he won tonight. He won.
Tonight.
He did.
So he won tonight. Is that he won the whole tournament or just
his match? His match tonight. Yeah,
won his match there, and then that's crazy. Like he was on 2 shows on the same night. That's
incidentally, the matches were running concurrently.
Were they really?
When the main event started, his match had just ended at New Japan.
Crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We get a little flashback here to Joe Doering's return last month, and just this whole thing with Eric Young, little like refresher course on the whole thing with Joe and Eric, and then the match: Eric Young with Joe Doering taking on Rhino. No waste of time. They get right into it. It was pretty good. A lot of action, so a lot of back and forth. You could tell these two are familiar with each other. They got a lot of history. Joe kind of tries to get involved. Rhino takes care of him, and that whole thing happens. So it's just a little back and forth. A solid match. Like it wasn't anything too crazy, but just two solid guys who you can just go to for a complete perfect match. It's never an issue with these guys. Like they'll just knock it out. I mean, I always said if you need a great match out of anybody, just give them to Rhino. You know, Rhino will get a match out of anybody. Same with Eric Young, super solid. But the big crux of this one comes in, man. This was a tough one. But so Eric Young does get the win on this, but here's where everything really happens, right? So Rhino knocks out the referee. Sends Eric into the referee. Referee gets knocked out. Doering tries to get involved. Rhino stops that. Young grabs the mask, about to use the mask. The Deaners come down to stop Eric Young. This is now calling back to the whole Cody Deaner thing now. You know, the great promo Cody cut, the match Cody had where he lost. So it's Cody and Jake. And Cody's like, just not have. They're stopping him. You're not going to do this. And he just yells out, "I am a nobody. I'm not a nobody." And then he decks Jake. Cody turned on fucking Jake.
Unbelievable.
With the mask. And he knocks him out. And then he looks at it, looks all fucked up. And then he leaves. And then Eric smashes the mask into Rhino's face. Pinfall count. Eric wins the match. Holy shit, though, man. I think everybody thought Jake would be the one to turn and go into the Jake something thing, right?
Because he was behind Cody. I'm like, here it comes.
That's what I thought. I'm like,
he's going to clobber Cody, and he's going to stand side by side with Joe. You're going to have Jake and Joe and Eric. And I was
I thought it'd be Pillars and Eric. I mean, it'd be the two big guys and Eric. That's what I really thought.
This was a twist.
What a twist! I did not see Cody for a second being the guy.
No,
what a scumbag! But then again, man, it Impact's brilliance not doing the obvious. The obvious would have been Jake. We all sat here going, "It's going to be Jake. It's going to be Jake. It's going to be Jake. It's easy. It's a layup. It's going to be Jake."
We've been saying it forever too.
But maybe at the same time, this is how you push Jake in a positive direction and really give him a baby face. I mean, he's always been a baby face, but this is how you give him a proper baby face push. Well, he's not second to Cody.
My initial thought, Kyle might remember this. I said this a long time ago. The way you break Jake out, you have it be something like, he's turned on by his cousin. You know, he doesn't want to be known as, he's embarrassed by the name. The name, I can't believe family meant nothing to you. I don't even need a last name. I don't need anything. I just, I need me. That's, you kind of go into the whole thing where I don't need your name. I don't need this family. Doesn't mean anything because clearly, Cody, it didn't mean anything to me or to you. So you turned on me, and he kind of goes into that and just drops the name. And he's just like, I'm not nothing. I'm something, Like if he tells, because Cody's too busy going, I'm not a nobody. Like, you can say something like, "Hey, you want to turn on me, treat me like a piece of shit? I'm not nothing. I'm something." And then he goes into Jake something. Who knows? I don't know. That's off the top of my head. I don't know. Maybe that can do something.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So we do not have a big bruising baby face that's built for the top of the card. Maybe that becomes Jake's role if Moose is indeed destined to hold the Impact World Championship at some point next year.
Everybody who knows Jake outside of Impact knows he's that guy, Marq. Like he could be that guy. Like he's a big fucking beast of a dude who looks believable, who looks good. Like usually his hair is down. Like he ties it up at Impact. Yeah. He's got the big beard and the hair down usually. He looks like a fucking machine out there. You give Jake something this ball to run with, man, he could really tear this place apart.
Well, in Moose is perfect. You've got a great heel built in Moose already. If you're going to turn Jake, seems like a match.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm all for. I think it's time. You set it up for Jake something to happen here. So why not? You know, why not let this be the catalyst? Because I think people are. It was puzzling to see him come in initially as the Deaner, but then we all kind of saw how it helped him grow as a character. His acting got great. I mean, I saw I work with Jake on promos at AEW. His promo ability got better. Like it all comes from being on TV and being a character, a developed character. So now you have a polished Jake something coming in, a polished Jake Deaner turning. If you could turn that into a Jake something, dude, I think you could set the world on fire with him. He really is money. So let's see. Clay Rodriguez saying, I don't know why they did that if Impact needs tag teams.
Well, maybe Trent. Maybe we have some all elite tag teams coming into the picture. You know?
Hey, Impact Wrestling! It's great to be here tonight.
I am gonna play that at the beginning of every show and then in the middle a bunch of times.
You need a hotkey for it.
We definitely need a hotkey for it.
This is a turning page in this company again. Over the since Bound for Glory, there are some people leaving at the end of the year because of contract stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're gonna see some people leave. You're gonna see some people come in. That's the company evolving. It's not a bad thing. That's just how the business goes. Because for a while, when Bound for Glory happened between SummerSlam, Jesus Christ.
Come on, cut it, Mike.
SummerSlam.
Slammiversary
Saturday?
What's a SummerSlam?
Bound for Slammy.
Bound for Slam Summers.
You're slamming who? So I mean, there was a lot of tag teams that came in there. We had the Good Brothers. We had Motor City Machine Guns. And when we had all that, it seemed like, I remember we said this at least once over the course of a few weeks. We said, okay, it seems like the tag division is pretty maxed out, maybe too many tag teams now. And now it's like, okay, we know that there's things happening. We're going to lose some. So it's going to kind of even itself out. Now we may get some more new ones, because if this is the end of the Deaners, that's another team gone. North is done.
Rascals, Fallah and TJP.
Rascals is done. So yeah,
Fallah and TJP were in there.
We'll get some more tag teams. Don't worry about that. I have all the confidence in the world that they're going to get tag teams. But that's, like I said, that's the business.
Right here. This is the time to bring in the besties in the world. Unbiased speaking, because I know the guys and I work with them. I think it's totally time. This is the time to bring these guys in. You need tag teams. This is the one team that just has not been signed anywhere yet. So I would like to see that happen. The besties, it is time. And anybody's a besties fan, that's a good time to bring them in. But how does everybody feel about the Jake thing? I want Jake and Cody in the chat. Sound off. Give me your feeling on Jake, Cody, Jake something. What do you guys think? Give me throw some comments up. Kyle's gonna put them up on the screen. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see Jake something come in? Is he the guy to start moving to the main event? Do you have the feud with Cody? Start inching out of that. So let me know. We'll sound off on that. I did see something here for it might be time for Rohit and Karam. That's another guy. Karam to Impact is another one I want to see.
Oh, too. Yeah, there you go.
That's a big thing. Rohit's now without the title. We're gonna talk about that next. So that's
who is Karam? Who is this Karam?
This is Rohit's tag partner on the Indies. This is the hustle and the muscle that he's his heater basically. And Karam, young guy, and he's absolute money, Kyle. The kid can talk. He looks like $1 million. You got to watch. I got to send you some stuff to watch. This is the future of the business. This kid.
And the era of the heater is returning across every promotion right now.
It is, man. It works.
It does.
It absolutely works. We go backstage. Karl Anderson gets in to the Buzz. He gets past security through Kenny Omega's family his family time event. So he's been told that he's getting in. He's past security. Scott D'Amore is pissed at the security guard. He's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? They let you work here? But he said, what did he say, Mark? He's like, yeah, I'm on the list. I might be under Machine Gun or Chad Too Bad.
I think I was out of the room because I saw this on Twitter and I didn't see this. I think I may have been out of the room during this segment because I missed it. Yeah,
he was like, oh, too bad. Yeah, you're on the list. Go ahead. So, so now we get Rohit. Okay, Rohit, the defeat Rohit challenge. We get the whole recap of his entire title run. The guy who pretty much made 2020 for the X Division, Rohit Raju, had a great year. But so it comes out before the match. He wants everybody to know that he's the greatest Indian wrestler in Impact history. He's the greatest wrestler of all time. He's proven everyone wrong this year. He's ready to keep that momentum going as the greatest X Division holder of all time. And then we get Manik's music plays.
Bring me fresh meat.
We kind of saw, if we saw anything coming, we saw this one coming. That's the one thing I will say we've predicted for a while because they have just literally made it obvious about TJ, right? We get the Manik music. He looks at the entrance. Manik's on the top rope, goes for the attack. Now, Jay, I got to say, Josh did not treat us like idiots or anything because they pretty much called it right out. It's TJP, right? I mean, they went right for it.
Yeah, he said it's his hair, it's his tattoos. Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing, Marq. So Marq, he was even talking about like the Lakers tattoos, the specificity of all that whole thing.
And the move sets. And man, I guess it's just because it was so obvious, but I didn't love it when it happened, but there was some chatter going online and we were thinking like, man, Rohit's kept this belt through so many great ways and had such a great run. What if he can get this title win rescinded because of like the language in the contract or something?
I thought about that too.
Like this could continue on. We may not see the end. This may not be the end of Rohit's reign.
I thought about that too, where like you come Tuesday and he's like, wait a minute, is that Scott? Like you loophole it out. Because this used to happen back in the day. I remember like watching, especially in WWF, they used to do stuff like this where it change on a pay-per-view and then like the next Monday, he'd be like, wait a minute, as a result, there was a legal thing in here in the contract and they reverse a decision,
They had a whole kayfabe character for it, IRS.
There you go. Exactly. So you'd have an audit of a title win, you'd get the audit done. So I could see that happening here. Like that really leads me to believe that there might be some shit going down on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But either way, it was a great match. These two are like, they're fluid as shit. Like TJ, I was talking to Danny Daniels today of AEW and he was just saying, he's like, TJ is so fluid, man. Like he's like, that guy is like water, he completely just flows.
Trent,
wait a minute.
We got to address the comment here.
All right.
We got to address the
talk
elephant
about
in the
Kyle.
room.
Go ahead.
Now, Rohit comes on our show last Tuesday. And in the appearance he made on the show, I brought up the TNI curse because the listeners, they created that. That's their thing. They're running with. We got nothing to do with that. Bring it up to him. We have a feel-good moment like, oh, no, he's champion. The TNI curse isn't real. Then a few days go by. We get to tonight. Rohit loses the show. Trent, do you think there's any chance that the TNI curse came back around and took the X Division Championship from Rohit Raju?
Yeah, well, there's a movie like this. It's called Final Destination, Kyle. And Final Destination, even if you avoid death, it still comes back to get you. And I think, unfortunately, I got Rohit tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know if it works out. But let's talk about Millard Harris is putting on this comment about referee Daniel here in this one. Daniel Spencer here. Daniel Spencer, can you confirm or deny you've been practicing your DDP yoga? Because you got out of the way of every move in this match. Like he was all over the place.
The listeners in the comment section are also saying that Ref Daniel screwed Rohit. That's what they're saying.
I am waiting. Where is the comment? Where is the comment? They did. Big heel turn. But what I want to say, where is the comment from Ref Daniel that says Rohit screwed Rohit? Where is that?
That's all the way up at the top.
Is it? But we'll see. Listen, anything can happen here, but Manik does win. Now they're calling it a Manik, title win. So we'll see where it leads to, man. I think Tuesday's going to have a little something, but the match was great. These two are just they're great at what they do. Good false finishes. Just a lot of excitement. It was just a great X Division match, is what it was. So, but it was cool because he got that roll up was what did it, and I think that's where it comes. And that's where Ref Daniel's going to get some shit on Tuesday, guys. That's where he's going to get the heat. So Daniel Spencer, put your Twitter handle up so they can just direct all the heat.
I got one comment. Ref Daniel did a great job during the match, but I do he does have a little heat here. Rohit's our guy. Ref Daniel could have affected this decision, but he fucked it up.
Straight up, Marq just that's it. Shots, Marq single bullet for that one. That's definitely not a machine gun for the night, but I think it deserves the single shot. I mean, you're
sorry, Ref Daniel.
Sorry, Ref Daniel. You got
well, Trent, with Manik back in the picture, this can only mean one thing. You know what that means?
What's that?
The greatest faction in all of Impact Wrestling history is on the verge of coming back. That's right. I'm talking about the Revolution, huh?
Oh, but come on, man.
The greatest.
the
greatest. Remember?
Come on, man.
Throwing Mickey James off the train tracks. All those beautiful moments. James Storm in that great role. Koya. Remember Koya?
You get another one.
Come on, man.
It was the best.
Man, you know what Koya means? In South Asia, in Hindi and Urdu, Koya means lost. So it
was a fish.
No, it means lost. Oh. Koi is a fish.
Oh, okay.
So that's what when Koya turned on Storm later on. There's a big breakup, in the ring. He's like, "I'm not lost. My name's Mobley Sharon." I mean, remember he takes out James Storm, but
best of the best, cream of the crop.
Is everybody yelling about something? Ingrid's got to defend the current management. I think they've done a hell of a job. What are we talking about?
That's just Ingrid being Ingrid.
Just Impact being a feeder system for other.
Give me a break. No way. If they're a feeder system for 8, forget it. No way.
Moving on.
Complaining.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on to that one. Absolutely not.
You can say that you can say that the WWE is a feeder system for Impact Wrestling. Look, we just got a bunch of their guys. I mean, come on, it's not. No,
that makes no sense. You got to know how the business works.
The business evolves. I just said that 5 minutes ago. You got to pay attention, people.
Come on, man. Moves with Gia Miller. Scoops, as Marq likes to call her, in the back. Says his purpose for being
singular.
Scoop. Sorry. He's asking her, she's asking what you're doing here. He goes, he's just angry that he's not being recognized for his victories and for defending the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. He says, I'll be closely watching Swan and Bey and see what happens. And he plans to take the title away from whoever wins. He's going to plan to take the title away from them. So Moose is in the house, keeping an eye on stuff. So I'm still going. Moose is your hard to kill, man. I think there's some muddy up water. People are thinking it's going to be Omega in this picks. It's still, you got to keep with the homegrown. I'm still going with Moose is going to hard to kill, and it's Moose and Swan hard to kill, man. I think that's got to be it. I'm calling it right now. I think it's Moose's time, man. It's Moose's time. This is it. So we'll see what happens there. We go from that to the Knockouts Championship. I think, honestly, this was one of the performances of the night. Deonna defending against Rosemary. Kimber's in Deonna's corner. Taya's in Rosemary's corner. Right away. Holy shit! How good is fucking Deonna Purrazzo? Like, killed it tonight.
She's like not even fucking human,
dude.
Like I'm not. She might be the best wrestler in the world, male or female. She may be the best wrestler on the entire planet. She's so fucking good.
I love that we got that whole Tessa debacle, Jay. Right? You got that whole debacle with Tessa. We talked about it today at lunch. That whole debacle with Tessa Blanchard. Everybody thought, fuck, we had this great talent, this great, amazing talent. Everything got, everything was all money with Tessa Blanchard. Told debacle, we lose her. We got Deonna like right away, and she's fucking, in my eyes, I think honestly, and people are gonna say, "Oh, you're only saying this because Tessa's gone." No, I think Deonna's a way more engaging character and way more natural at this shit. I'm all for. I think she is such a better get, and this is your money.
Kiera,
no, dude, there is no fucking doubt in all those end of year shits that are going around now. Mm-hmm. I answer Deonna Purrazzo every single fucking time. Best female, best performer, best wrestler, best resurgence. Who's been the performer of the year? Every single match she's had.
I find that hard to believe, Marq, considering your entire existence on social media is dedicated to Taya Valkyrie. I think you're lying.
And I said the other day, I still like Taya. I was rooting for Rosie tonight. I would much rather see Rosemary win. But Deonna is on another level in the ring. She can wrestle any style. Her storylines within the storylines, Deonna versus Sue's Mist is one of my favorite storylines of the year. Fuck Deonna versus Sue, which is my favorite storyline of the year. Yeah, Ty is my girl, but damn, that doesn't mean I don't love every one of these fucking knockouts because this is the best goddamn division on the planet. This match tonight should have been in front. I do have issue with this match not being right below the main. That's some fucking bullshit. The knockouts title should be the second match on the card from the top every time.
This was just I'm blowing. But Jay, I think it's safe to say we got our leader, our locker room leader for Madison's locker room leader, but we have a leader in the knockouts division. Deonna really has stepped this up, man. She has killed it.
She's even put stuff out there. Like she posted a picture. Either she posted it or Britt Baker posted it. I can't remember who posted what, but they were in a picture together saying that, hey, we want to be the locker room leaders of our subjective companies, Britt Baker first, Deonna first. I think that's a really stand-up thing to do. It's not a bragging thing. It's just, hey, we're very proud of these positions we've been put in, these that we've been given by our companies, to represent like that. So, yeah, it's great. And it doesn't take anything away from anybody else. Rosemary's tremendous. Taya, no matter what people may say where the next month or two takes her, she's still top notch. Kimber Lee, Nevaeh, all the new gals that came in, Tasha Steelz. I mean, they're all brought something unique and special to this division. It's been a hell of a year. 2020 has been a shit year, but man, this company has risen by leaps and bounds in a lot of aspects, and man, it's crazy.
Especially in the face of issues, you lose, like when things were, you had bad moments happen. They really made chicken salad out of chicken shit at times, and it's awesome. So
And hey, shout out to Rosemary, who looks back 100%. Man, she looks great now, dude. So she didn't look herself until Rebellion earlier this year. That Full Metal Mayhem match with Havok was great, but it was a Full Metal Mayhem match. Now Rosemary looks like to be fully back and ready to rock.
And the entrances have been great too. The entrances have been awesome. Back to like vintage Rosemary entrances have been cool. Deonna does one with the Cosa Nostra. She takes her out, and we did see a red wedding in this, which was cool to see her bring that back out with Rosemary. But very cool match, man. Really, if you missed it, go back and watch this one. This is one worth watching, guys. We get Taya.
Hold on, you got to bring up Roxas 79's comment.
What happened? What are we talking about?
Because hold on, I just do have to address that comment is so incorrect. Deonna is leagues better than Tessa.
Yeah,
dude. Character, presentation, maturity, locker room leadership, attitude, ability.
I'll sum it up right here, Marq. So anybody didn't see it. Rock said that Tessa is the best wrestler in the world. Deonna can't hold a candle to her. Here's the funny thing, pal. Deonna's actually wrestling for most of the year, whereas Tessa is sitting doing nothing. Actually, Deonna's actually working on TV every week. So I guess, in my opinion, to be the best wrestler, you have to actually be wrestling actively to do that. So I'm going to go with that instead. And I think she proved herself and did a great job, especially tonight. So if you missed tonight, go watch that tonight.
She represents well.
Oh, this is a good question for Kirkle's thing. Better entrance, Sue or Rosemary? I'm a Sue Young.
Sue.
I'm a big fan of Sue Young's entrance. Sue for sure.
I've got to say Sue. I really do. I love it. That's not to take anything away from the charisma of Rosemary, because she's 24/7 character. I haven't seen her out of character since her inception of Rosemary, since I started watching more on a regular basis between 2016 and 2017. Every single interview I've ever seen of hers is Rosemary in character. I've never seen this. What's the meat suit is Courtney Rush. The meat suit is Courtney Rush. I have no clue what this Courtney Rush is like.
Well, Courtney Rush is the more realistic version of the real life person, but is still a kayfabed character. That's the meat suit for the 7 shards of Rosemary. Dude, Rosemary is so awesome. We could talk about Rosemary for hours and hours about how great she is. Very good.
Extra virgin olive oil.
The still of Rosemary there is hilarious.
Fuck Bravo.
Fuck Bravo. Devin Newman wants to know, can we get Callis or Demore as a guest? Never. Actually, there's been some talks. Never say never. So
screw that. I'd rather have Ingrid on as a guest. I think she'd have the most to say. I want to see Ingrid have that face off with Trent. That's what I want.
Ingrid will only come on the show if I'm not on the show. That's how it works.
She's comfortable behind the keyboard, but can she still spit fire on you face to face, Trent, staring in the camera? I'd like to know.
The door is open. The door is open. Bring her to come on in anytime, Ingrid. Just got. All you got to do is tell us when. Anytime. The door's open. Kyle has instigated the opening of the door. It's open. We go to the bus, and Machine Gun gets on the bus talking to his boy. Kenny Omega is here, makes an appearance on Final Resolution. It's crazy to say, like he's appearing on an Impact Plus special. So the story continues. Don Callis, they're chilling, hanging out, talking about New Japan, Glory Days, Bullet Club stuff. Anderson tells the guys he's got a match against Ethan Page.
Oh, time out, Trent.
Wait,
Ingrid, pull that back up.
What happened here?
Go ahead, then. Pull that back up. I don't want to make grown men cry.
Wow.
Can we get an episode that's just Trent interviewing Ingrid?
Yeah, just the one-on-one interview that people have been waiting for.
Well, no, she would be on the panel for the divorce talk. We'd have to have a panel chiming in,
I don't want to make grown men cry. My goodness. Shit. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it ever happens. But the door is opening, or we'll see if it ever happens. But can I go back? Are we still instigating this guy? Are we still instigating this whole thing?
I'm just following the people. I'm the voice of the people controlling the chat room here, Trent. When they chime in, they chime in. But you continue. You continue with your podcast. I'm going to do mine over here.
Critical Thing summed it right up here. Like I gotta say, I'm going to top it off with this. That would end worse. Wait, where'd it go? That would end worse than my marriage did.
Kyle asked Trent about his picture taken backstage. What's the story on that one, Trent?
Ask Ingrid. Ask Ingrid about it.
You got an embarrassing story, Trent?
Hey, listen, I told the story last.
Would you have a booger hanging out of your nose when they took a picture or something? Toilet paper on your shoe?
Ah, for God's sake!
What?
I was in between things I was doing. Right, I happened to go back to check in with Basil on something. Rohit was there getting his picture taken with the belt. I said, "Hey, I want to get a picture. I don't have any pictures with my boy. He's a good friend of mine. He's a super close friend of mine, and his rise here was, I was a part of." Being, a big support team of him throughout the last couple of years. I said, let me get a picture of my boy here just to commemorate this moment. So we took a picture together. Well, I happened to make the grand mistake, Kyle. It's over there backstage. Ingrid's running around doing something. Bravo and Ingrid, dead set, just laser beam seeing me do this. And I have not shaken. They have not let it go. It's been a month since Bound for Glory. Almost 2 months. And I have not. They have let it go. They have not let it go. They have grilled me like a fucking summertime sausage about this, Kyle. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just want to take a picture of my buddy. That's all it is. Yeah, I stepped in front. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're leaving out. You're leaving out the point.
No. Pathetic.
This whole thing about Ethan Page having to wait for me is bullshit, because Ethan Page wasn't there to get promo shots done. He was there to get his fashion police photos taken in his Banana Republic fashion shots. Ethan Page didn't mind waiting because he said himself, I'm just trying to get my fashion shots.
So you're telling me, Trent, they're filming promos and dork-ass Trent gets in front of them to take a Kodak moment with Buddy Basil? That's what happened? You messed up the promo video?
I made Basil take the photo on his nice camera and background. Professional 8x10.
Trent, they're never going to invite you again.
They haven't. I'll be autographing those 8x10s very, very soon.
Trent just sitting there with the biggest plate of catering, just shoveling it down. He's got the mountain.
Arby's catering there, man. It's just Arby's now.
I didn't want the catering. Okay, Ross, our buddy Ross Foreman, made me take catering. I said I don't want it. I shouldn't be having this.
Ingrid comes in here before acting like she's on her best behavior tonight, and she comes in and scorches you, Trent. Like a hot summer night.
The story of my life. The story of my life in this podcast. They're eventually going to run me off the show is what's going to happen. Eventually what's going to happen.
He's on fire. I got to fan the flames on.
I'm eventually going to be taken off the show, or taking myself off. I'm going to give the reins to Marq, and Marq's going to take over. Marq,
Trent, imagine the ratings spike if you Bud Dwyer yourself on the show. Come on. Making headlines.
Albums through the roof.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to be polite here. I'm trying to be polite, but
Listen, it would sell out. It would sell records. It would sell plays. I mean, the play count would be incredible. You know what I mean? It'd be awesome. It'd be really awesome.
Well, that would be the greatest ending to the divorce cast ever. We get your ex-wife on. I'm the host in between, throwing the questions around. Come on.
Kyle, the biggest coup you could play is if you hunt that
oh my god,
you hunt that worthless broad down.
That sounds like a challenge.
I want to call her up and just ask some questions. You know, that's all. If
you can work her on the show, it'd be the most amazing, stern-like fucking moment you could.
You lay it out to her. Look, Trent has a podcast, a wrestling podcast. She wouldn't be surprised. And there's at least like 25, 30 people that are obsessed with the idea of your divorce, and we have a few questions about the rise and fall of your relationship. We would like to know. I want to know where the bodies are buried. I need to know where the bodies are buried, Trent. So we're gonna track her down. And if I don't, Zach Bonifer will.
Oh my God, Zach! Please do not
track her down.
Do not do it, Zach Bonifer.
This sounds like a must get.
Holy fuck. Oh my God. Ingrid comes in with the first of her divorce jokes. Bravo's marriage to Rosemary lasted longer than Trent's marriage. Oh, this is the second machine gun of the night. Holy shit. She got me with this one. Damn, Ingrid. Fucking
That's the best.
I love the
oh my God.
I'm so glad we did the still shot.
That's almost as good as the train wreck truck going off the cliff. That's almost as good as that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's an accurate recreation of me and Jaybone's daughter the other night. That's what I sounded like.
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Daniel Spencer. I gave this guy a platform to get himself over.
Daniel Spencer's grounded tonight. He lost the champion his belt.
At least you lasted longer on this show than you remember. My God, who isn't taking a shot? Unbelievable! Holy fuck! Unreal. All right, I got like 2 more matches. Can I just wrap this up before they fucking crucify me, Jaybone? My God,
go for it.
I mean, it's the holiday season, folks. You guys sure to have no concept of what the fuck that means.
Merry Christmas, bitches.
Man, thanks a lot. Merry.
Stop being ratchet.
Omega and Callis kind of antagonize Anderson a little bit, but they fire him up a little bit. So he says, "I'm gonna go do my match. I'm gonna come back here and drink." Have a good time. So we go to Karl Anderson and Ethan Page. Josh and Ethan playing up there. Josh is not happy with Ethan. Ethan knows it. The lackluster entrance. He's mopey. He's shitty. They're just not on the same page whatsoever. But the match was great. Mark, you were texting me through this match. You like this match a lot. Yeah,
I really enjoyed this match. Ethan Page, I haven't seen him wrestle solo in a while. I don't think in a serious match. And I don't know what I was expecting. Hold on. What?
How do you know that, Buckshot Kid?
Take that down.
Oh, I forgot about your OnlyFans, Trent. He must be a subscriber over there. Sorry.
Do I have to get an OnlyFans now?
Continue with your thought, Mark, please.
The cock of Chicago.
My God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Oh, man, I love that sound.
Trent, the cock of Chicago, Zuberi.
That's right.
The new
King of Chicago.
Hey,
Froman, man.
Mr. Froman.
Go ahead, Mark.
Anyways, this was a really great match. Like, I saw the Karl Anderson G1 performances because I went back and looked him up, like when the Good Brothers were coming and stuff. He's a great singles wrestler. This was a long match, got a lot of time. Only issue was its position on the card. Oh, great sell on the gun stun by Ethan Page, by the way. That was some rock-like selling on that. He planted.
You know he did.
Straight up and down. Total rock sell. But anyways, fun match. I have a really bad feeling that this is the last match we're going to see with Ethan Page in it.
I don't know. It looks like he set up one more. Look, one or two more.
Maybe one more for the breakup.
He said he has a plan. What's the plan? He's not just going to quit. That can't be the plan.
I did love that.
You got to send him out on his ass.
That panic at the end was like Jaybone trying to say, "No, guys, I swear, I didn't fuck up. I swear, guys, you can trust me. You can trust me."
I guess I misspoke, but this is the end, I think, of his time.
Jaybone, what do you think? Where'd you feel this on this one?
Well, it was a pretty loud statement at the end when Josh took off the North jacket. That was pretty deafening. we need the end of that story. I don't think I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, that's impossible because they recorded up to this point. They've got this many shows, and then come the end of the year, blah, 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 blah. Look, this is professional wrestling. You've seen contracts get little extensions here and there. I have no doubt in my mind that somehow, some way, hey, it might be this next Tuesday. We may get the culmination of it next Tuesday. I'm kind of hoping it drags out to at least Genesis or Hard to Kill. But we may get the culmination of it next week. I think we're going to get Ethan Page versus Josh Alexander.
It's the perfect way to leave. If you're going to do it, that's the way to go, I think, right? Like that's I think that's a good way to top it off. If you are doing, but obviously either way, you should get a little breakup storyline there. They've set it up nicely enough for a breakup storyline. Why not?
Yeah. And look, Ethan was gold. This match was great. It's really, I gotta watch them both again to see really what was better, the main event or this one. But damn, they were both great. I loved it. It was great seeing Karl solo. It was great seeing Ethan solo. Ethan all emotional at the end here was gold, trying to like talk to everyone. I wrote down here, everything's going to be fine. He kept repeating, everything's going to be fine. Told Panzer, everything's going to be fine. Told Ingrid, everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, he was very desperately trying to reassure him. They talked about Anderson in the 2012 G1. Is that the one you watched, Mark? Because they kept saying that's the one that he really. Yeah, did he win that one or something? Is that what it was?
He lost to Okada in the finals, but
okay.
I don't even remember what the other matches were because it was earlier in the summer when I watched him. But he's really good, better than I knew about, at least as we saw in the match.
I never saw him do anything until the only thing I saw of Karl Anderson prior to this was that little. There's like a short clip. I think Kyle, you might have showed this to me. It's like him and Maria Kanellis, like she's like dancing and he's dancing and she's dancing and he's dancing.
Oh, that's when
it's classic. That's when it's classic.
Yeah, that's when the kingdom was invading Japan, and it was what Taven and Michael Bennett versus the Good Brothers or something like that, or the Club, or I don't know.
That's the only time I saw anything of him prior, because he never really did much on the indies in the U.S. He did some, but he wasn't like an indie darling in the U.S. He went to Japan pretty early, so I never really got to see him rotate around the Midwest indies or anything. So I was not familiar with him whatsoever. I don't watch Japan, so I really didn't know. But he's done a good solo match, man. It's good to see him get featured out while Gallows is out. So it's pretty cool to catch this a little bit now.
Yeah.
But no, we'll see. This is their story here, guys. There's a lot of story. Josh takes off the vest or the track jacket at the end and walks out on Page. So Tuesday, maybe I'm going to go with Tuesday.
I was waiting for him to just like drop it at the top of the ramp. He didn't do that. That would have been the big, grenade going off. But
I got to stretch it a little bit. Definitely got to stretch it a little bit. But now main event, guys, is that Chris Bey challenging Rich Swan. Bey also on the J Cup tonight. So Bey is a busy Bey tonight. So
we had a lot of Rick Rudes tonight. A lot of Rick Rude.
A lot of Rick Ruding going on tonight.
Yeah, lots.
Chris Bey wrestled an amazing match tonight. I'm going to give him that. Absolutely. This guy, I love the build up to it all week. I was saying on Tuesday how I marked out for that photo he put up of him at 14 holding the TNA title that he had.
Great pick.
And then him from Tuesday holding up the Impact belt, and he's like, "It's my destiny." I loved it.
Like boyhood dream, Trent. The boyhood dream.
The
Every boy
boyhood
has
dream.
a dream.
The boyhood dream, as he called
nice.
it. Oh, very nice. But no, dude, I marked off that photo. To me, that's what this is all about. It's really, really awesome to see a kid who grew up on this, even if whether he wins it or not, just to have that moment, because that's the moment is what that 14-year-old kid dreamed of having. So him getting to do that now was pretty awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. And just seeing that shot, him just being in the main event of a pay-per-view of a series of Final Resolution. He probably ordered some back in the day. So
this match was so good. I mean, you assume, even though I tell you a billion times, folks, what do I say? Never assume in the world of wrestling. This match was so good for a while. It made you believe, which is the point of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you sit down and you're watching this, and it makes you believe that Bey has a legit chance of taking this, and he almost did a few times because man, they started doing those kicks on each other.
The kicks, that was it. Man.
Oh my God. How they're not heads rolling around during the main event. That's crazy.
The kick sequence was amazing.
I don't rate matches very much. I'll put this one as one of the greatest matches of this year. I absolutely loved it. Swan versus Bey. It was a great way to culminate this shit year. Puts an exclamation point on it by Swan saying, look, I came back, became world champ, defended it a few times, still here. Chris Bey had his chance to shine, rose to the top, was even X Division champ as well during part of this year. Great year for both. And for them to both have this match, last big event of 2020, bravo. 5 stars.
5 stars, very nice. It was
7.5 stars.
Look at that. It's going to be a star off here tonight. But no, it was awesome, man. It was
okay, Meltzer. I'm kidding.
Great way to do it, though. Swan does retain, guys. He gets the win. But Bey looked. This was, if you needed proof that this kid could go up to the main event, this was it. This was it. What do we say? This is from Bey. Go and read it out, Jaybone.
I did my best. Tonight it wasn't good enough. I apologize if I let you down. Swan is a once-in-a-lifetime performer, and tonight he took me to another level. I thank all of you for Bey leaving in me. That's cute. And tuning in. I'll be back. I promise this ain't the end. #final resolution.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, listen, he won over a lot of people today. I think he proved a lot of people wrong, huh, Marq?
He won both of us over. Both of us were Bey doubters in the beginning. I remember I was on this show when he first came in, and he came in and his character wasn't really defined. He wasn't super polished on the mic. He was great in ring, but he didn't have any direction. And over the course of the last year, he has grown into, I didn't want him to win. I don't think he's ready to hold that belt yet, but I think he's absolutely Impact World Champion in the future. This match was every bit as good as it should be and that we thought it would be. And holy fuck, did Rich Swann really break his leg this year? That doesn't even seem
that's the crazy
like this year.
Hold on. This graphic's awesome. Bays of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's awesome. I like the different faces too. That's great. That's awesome.
That's funny.
No, he did in January. The guy has a career-threatening injury at the top of the year and ends it as world champion. That's fucking great. Fucking
well,
cool,
not only world champion, but 25-minute bangers at set to 10 the entire time with another guy who could arguably outwork him in speed, which is a very rare thing. Bey may be faster than Swan. I don't know. These two guys are superhuman. Just good stuff.
Swan's foot was this way when I saw him in January. Crazy. And now he's wrestling these amazing matches. So go figure, man. But and he came back in June, like July, like Kirk was saying in the chat.
But that Rich Swann is one bad son of a bitch.
That son of a bitch.
He sure is. Somebody's popping in here. Wait a minute. I think we got Blair Witch Bill coming in here. Hold on a second.
Isn't this what he does when I come in? He adjusts the ear.
Wait a minute. I see the.
I think we got something.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm going to give a little bit of an intro here. He's in. Blair Witch Bill.
He's home.
But he's home. You're home. I literally just put the final resolution on Final Resolution, the final match. So I just spoke the final
sense.
word.
I didn't think you'd still be on, and I roamed on in. I'm like, hey,
look at this.
The
Bill
boys
is
are still here.
He made an appearance today. Look who's even here, Bill. Look above you. Look in the box above you. Look who joined you today.
Yeah, Bill, how dare you show up at the end of the show? I would never do anything like that.
What a scumbag!
Nice of you to show up.
Well, Bill, just so you know, I'm sure you're happy to be here since you squeezed it at the end. I'm sure it's great to be here.
Hey, Impact Wrestling, it's great to be here tonight.
I wanted to show him that one tonight.
You got to give him the new machine gun too. I mean, I need to insult.
Oh no,
somebody.
you know what? No, let's wait on the new machine gun till maybe tomorrow. For Bill, there's a new machine.
Right.
Bill, there's a new
tomorrow.
Play
Shit. Let's just go tomorrow. I forgot it was.
But no, listen, Bill, you didn't get a chance to watch the show, I assume, because you just got home, I assume, right?
I watched parts of it. Dave was driving back from the show we were at, so I was catching it, but I was obviously flying through it a little bit. I was keeping track as it was going on while I was at my show, but I'll catch it in full during tomorrow. I probably seen half of it at this point.
Bill's appearance on this episode has lasted longer than Trent's marriage. That is it.
Man,
I think that's
it.
I think
I'll tell you, I love
deserves...
that for a Saturday after. I see Ingrid, I see Daniel. That's fantastic. Good to see everybody.
It's been a real brutal one, Bill. Trent got hit. He got roasted like chestnuts on an open fire.
You know, all right, take it easy.
Hey, it is the holiday season.
Classic.
It is. Listen, Daniel Spencer is going to cap the show off tonight with probably he gets the new machine gun. So, Bill, you're going to get to hear the new machine gun. He wins it tonight. That's the one. Daniel Spencer, you get the new machine gun tonight.
That's very good. That's very good.
Bang!
It's so good.
It's the best soundbite.
Oh God. Good night and good. What is it? Good. What does he say? Good night and good luck. What does he say to everybody?
Good night. Mwah. And good. No. Good.
Gosh,
you're gonna have to get this right, Jaybone.
Show Jaybone, you review that show every week. How do you not know this?
I blame
Jaybone.
I don't know.
To be fair, he hasn't done much on that show down south. That was more of his New Japan thing.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll start wrapping.
Which one's Jay?
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Bill, you're going to watch it tomorrow. You can chime in on a little bit tomorrow when we do the Sunday show.
Yeah. I'll get it because I just really was going through the matches. So I wasn't getting a lot of like the commentary and the in-between stuff. So I'll watch it in full tomorrow.
For sure. Well, we had a good review tonight. Nice long review. Everybody was out here today. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Let's get some plugs in here, guys. Let's start wrapping this up. But that was Final Resolution 2020. That was it. Impact Plus. If you don't have it, like I said, go back, watch it. It's on Impact Plus. You get your 30-day trial. If you have it, it's $8 a month. It's like 2 frappuccinos. Skip the fucking frappuccinos. Save the goddamn calories and watch Impact Plus for 30 days for $8. But Marq, where can people find you online, man?
You can find me at Taya WO on the Twitter box, and that is the only place you can find me.
Very nice. Bill, you don't deserve a plug.
I don't deserve it. I'm like the scumbag. I don't deserve it. If you know where I am, you can find me there.
No, it's just say it. It's verbally say for the verbal.
All right, you can find me at William M. Gardner, GARDNER on Twitter and Instagram.
Very nice. Kalon, you were fantastic today. You truly, usually I hate you, but today you were great.
I can turn it on anytime, pal.
I can turn it on anytime, Pat. Come on, no problem.
Doesn't that sound like Bravo in the background?
It does sound like Bravo.
That's fuck. That's
what's Pat Kenny? It's
Pat Kenny. That's Pat Kenny. He was trying to get him off the couch. Like, Sharky, let's go. Shoot me a follow on the what does Jaybone call it? The Twitter box. That's what he's saying. The Twitter box. Give me a follow on the Twitter box. KL on the mic. Slide in the DMs. You know the deal.
What's your OnlyFans, Kyle?
No, that's Bill's OnlyFans. I'm his agent and his manager. I'm not in the photos. I'm taking the photos.
Hey, I see this. Ingrid, do not bring it. We don't want you can't be easing up on
she's been on fire all day, all night. She I don't know what it was. The holiday season doesn't apply to Ingrid, man. She was out to just fucking murder me tonight. It was like Santa does bullets, you know what I mean? It just took me out.
You're gonna want to watch this back, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, I think you should spend the 2 hours and watch this one back. This was total like
we love destruction. We love destruction and chaos. We love you, Ingrid. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
But all right, Jaybone, since we're simulcasting tonight, guys, it's on Smash This Podcast and Total Nonstop Impact tonight.
Hey, Trent, hold on. Time out. Why is this on the Smash This Podcast Twitch feed and not the TNI Twitch feed?
I'll tell you
what's up with that.
I'll tell you what. For the
charity for Jaybone night, that's our show. We come first.
Impact Plus specials Yeah, I threw the bone on this one. I said, you take the Twitch, because he does all the setup work. I said, go ahead.
I dropped all my Impact Wrestling coverage when I came over to TNI.
Right. Let the guy get a bone. Let the bone get a bone.
So I politely asked Trent, I said, do you mind if I take the specials in between the pay-per-view still to get some decent coverage on my channel? And he's like, oh, hell yeah, go ahead.
And it works out, Kyle, because we still get to do a simulcast on TNI YouTube. So we're good. We're fine. Calm your shit.
Okay, Boomer.
You show up once every 6
boomers.
months. We got to take it care of, all right? We're the ones who brought the success up this year, not you, Kyle.
It's all love for all the streams.
Damn, shots fired.
Take it easy, Mark. We're getting this shit right here.
Shout out to TNI UK, too.
Fuck all of you. Yeah. Fuck all of you. How about that? See you in 6 months.
Yeah, one night, and then I quit the business for 18 years.
I'm out. I'll see you in 18 years.
Kyle, do we now officially have more AEW bites than Impact bites?
Oh, it was on Impact TV. It was a paid ad on Impact TV, all right?
It counts.
Fund Impact Wrestling, okay?
Watch it. By next Tuesday, there's going to be about 15 more Kenny Omegas. Be careful what you wish for.
Go ahead, Jay.
I know Trent did most of the anchoring for this one, but thank you, everyone, for wherever you tuned in, whether it was on Smash This Podcast, YouTube, Twitch, or on TNI. It's all love. Thank you. We had a blast watching this, and we were glad we could all get together this close into the holiday season after all the running around we did today to sit down and do this. So, yeah, thank you.
Where can they find Smash This Podcast, Jaybone? You got to plug that in there.
They're watching it. It's on the Twitch, the YouTube.
I'm the idiot here. Okay, I'm the asshole for having you. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the question. All right. So Total Nonstop Impact, guys. You can follow wherever podcasts are found: Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora. Twitch.tv/Total Nonstop Impact, ProWrestlingTees.com/Total Nonstop Impact, YouTube.com/Total Nonstop Impact, Discord. The link's in the description. Go join the Discord. Hang out with us. TNI UK. Bison and Joe got a new episode out that came out this weekend, covering all the shenanigans from the whole last couple of weeks, breaking all that down. So we got TNI UK with a bunch of new stuff. ODB interview is on the channel. Go check that out.
Bill, while you're here, how do you feel about all the listeners saying you should wear ODB's dress? We talked about that earlier on the show.
Let's get this in. Before we go, I got to get this in with Bill being here. Set it up. I'll talk about it. Set this up. What everybody's
Bill, the listeners, I mentioned it before weeks and weeks back, maybe even months ago, that you should wear ODB's dress. Well, you should put another one up for sale, apparently. This is a camo style dress. Oh, it's the same one. This is the camo style dress, and a couple listeners were tweeting out that they want you to buy it and wear it on the show, and they're going to pay for it. And we got multiple listeners matching each other on the dollar bill. How do you feel about that?
I don't know how I feel about this. This is quite the that everyone wants to see this is kind of surprising. I'm not sure what
here's the caveat.
It's 2020, Bill. Harry Styles wears a dress. MGK wears a dress. It's 2020. It's fitting.
Bill,
I didn't say I wouldn't. I'll do anything for the fans, possibly.
He's in.
So
He's in.
It depends. It's
Bill, here's the caveat. Here's the caveat now. Here's the deal. Here's what came up early in the show. You get the dress. It gets obtained. The dress is obtained. You wear the dress on the show. We get we pop the numbers. We go nuts, right? We get the numbers. You then ship the dress off, dry cleaned, of course. Ship the dress off to Alisha to get married in the dress.
Oh.
She gets married in the dress. Okay.
And she's trying to book Sinister Minister James Mitchell to be the ordained minister for the wedding.
She gets married.
That's more fitting. That would seem more fitting than. But everyone wanted to see me in it. But
hang on. But then she ships it back to you, and then it goes into the bill vault and in the collection vault.
Yeah. Well, you're the historian, so you have to have final possession.
So that's where Bill. I think that's where we're at. Just letting you know that's where it ends. That's how the story goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens due to.
Bill strutting down the hallway of his house making coffee in the dress.
No, through the old TNA tunnels.
Through the TNA
tunnel. Obviously, EC3 jacket. Maybe someone in the dress. It's all fitting. It's just a TNA Impact festivus for the rest of us wedding.
All right, we're out of here, guys. Yeah. Thanks for joining the simulcast TNI Smash This Podcast simulcast. Guys, thank you very much. Check it out on audio, rate, review, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow night. on TNI for the Impact Plus Weekly, talking Explosion and Open Forum stuff. Here comes the dual outro, guys. Thank you all for being here from both brands. We appreciate it. Hope you had fun in Final Resolution. We'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll be back again in the flagship show Tuesday night for Impact on Access TV. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll talk to you later.